And welcome back, everyone, to the Eye of Observation. We are the Rollers of Fate. I am your DM, Mark, and today I am with Cisco, Mo, Luke, and Martin. Joey would also be joining us, but he will be a bit later, so probably around an hour or so you can expect him. Say hi, everyone.
Hello,
Hi
hello,
everyone.
hello, Will.
Hello.
Before we go back to the chaos of last session, Cisco has a few announcements for us.
All right,
Right?
fantastic. Thank you, Mark. Thanks to all of you who are watching us tonight. And for those of you who are new to our stream, you can check our episode right away here after our stream finish. Otherwise, we have a YouTube channel as well at Rollers of Fate D&D. In there, you can find all the previous episodes going back quite a while, to all the way to the beginning of the Seal Pages of Burglass and almost the beginning of the Curse of Strat as well, Dining in Barovia. Also, if you have any fan art or something like that, or any email or anything to send us, please do so at rollersoffatedid@gmail.com. And we have a Twitter as well, where we keep up to date news and Dungeons and Dragons stuff at Fate D&D. Also, some of our games can be a little bit gory, so feel free, or slightly, yeah, PG, I guess. So feel free to leave and come back whenever you want. And also, lastly, please give us a follow if you haven't done it already. It will mean a lot to us and for you to be part of our community, so we can spread the stream to as many people as possible and keep getting more and more people involved in our little endeavor. Right. Thank you very much. And back to you, Mark.
Thank you very much. And with that being said, we are ready to jump back into the Eye of Observation. So, let's continue our little story, eh? Previously, the companions went to the herbalist in Zebra's dream. They met a Naka who gave them some insight on how they created drugs. Apparently, it's coming from the so-called Evil Mountain. The party came to the conclusion that there might be something in the mountain causing whatever is going on here. They went back to the plaza where the king was waiting for them, with the prophecy of Sieper. He came to the conclusion that Will might be the one in the prophecy, so he called out his minions to get the Wheel of Annihilation, which turned out to be a slot machine. Will pulled the levers, and after a little while 3 sevens showed up. The whole crowd went wild, and the king commanded to destroy the evil mountain. A drawer opened from the slot machine to reveal a obelisk stone. The king took the stone and Will and headed towards the head. Somehow during all the chaos, the party convinced the king to not blow up the mountain yet. They got 2 hours to investigate the mountain before the king would blow it up. The party got into the mountain and discovered a large hoard of valuable things. They also discovered they were not alone in this mountain. They managed to get out just in time with the use of the teleport from Will. Once back at the head of Zebra's dream, the king didn't hesitate for a second to press the big red button on his desk, which shot an enormous beam of laser to the mountain, which blew it to hell up. Just to reveal a gigantic crystal dragon hidden inside of it. As it was ready in his bread attack, the party decided that it was none of their problems and they teleported back to the dancing kobolds, where they decided to rest and think about what they just did. And with that, we will go back to the dancing kobold, where I believe the 4 of you were in a room and Jane took her own one, if I remember correct.
I believe so, yeah.
So, I'm not sure if I asked before, but was there anything else you wanted to do this night, or do you all just wanted to go to long rest?
I assumed we were at the stage last episode where we were getting a long rest because it seems I've already clicked the long rest button.
In that case, then yeah, well,
Yeah, I think we did everything right. Yeah, because we were just like, I remember us and me and Kai talking, and then just going, "Okay, good night."
Yeah,
So
I don't know.
happy.
I am pretty trigger happy with that long rest button sometimes. So it could just be
Understandable.
me.
Well, lucky for you, not in Heavens tonight. So
Okay.
yeah, you all get to a full rest and new morning comes, nothing happens to you guys during all this.
All right. So I guess in the morning, as I open my eyes, I see probably my companion Malcolm there, not sleeping, and I'll
Just sat at a
be like,
desk.
good morning. You're right. Feeling rested?
As much as I can be.
Do you want to train me? I'm just gonna train with the swords for a little bit before dawn.
I'm sure you can do that yourself.
All right. I'll be back in a bit. I'll just drink go from a flask of water, just wash my face a little, and start putting my armor without bandages. I don't use them anymore since I'm convinced now that is something weird, that I'm not how I'm look, but I still don't really look myself in the mirror. I just put all the armor and head outside to where the horses are to kind of like play around and work out a little.
Anybody else want to do something, or?
I'll go up and just look for some breakfast.
Sure, you once heads down, and there's the Uncle Phil barrel just stand there. You slept well, small man.
Yes, it was good. Very big bed.
I assume so for your side.
Yeah, I'm assuming that there is breakfast somewhere.
Yeah, of course. What you like? You like fish or something, or?
I mean, sure. I'm not going to say no to fish. Yeah, something nice.
You're right back, and he comes back with a raw fish.
Oh wow.
Or are you one of those that prefer it cooked?
Yeah, like if you could, like, yeah.
Like,
I can
just
almost talk to
lightly,
this
or-
one. It's not dead. I can actually talk to it, and you know I don't like to talk to my food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then be right back.
Sorry, I said to the fish.
Did Will
And the
Uncle
fish
just,
says,
like,
"Save."
did you just like did his uncle just like fully Gollum grab like a fish and just bring it to us?
Yeah, it was alive, of course. No,
Okay.
it's been dead for a while, but
Okay, great.
I don't want to mess with Kai's beliefs, so.
I'll probably I'll probably have followed Kai and sat down with him, but keeping an eye out on the people in the tavern, looking to see if there's anyone else watching shady. Because we should be
No,
on high
there's
alerts.
probably just a couple in the corner, but besides that, it's
Yep,
pretty
standard
empty.
stuff. Fair enough.
Not that much people in the morning now. So where are your other friends? Or Will, perhaps? Is he still?
I assume you know your nephew's blood alcohol level, so I assume you know he's probably still passed out for another hour or so. The
Yes,
others, one of them's training. He's here, and I don't know where Jane's gone. I assume she's still sleeping.
Perhaps
As
one.
I'm training with the sword outside, I just think, oh shit, Jane told me yesterday. Why didn't I tell her that to train with me? So I'll kind of like run back in towards the room to
That was a
Make sure.
5-minute session. So you should
just
go
getting
longer.
Jane. I'll be right back. Run up the stairs towards the rooms again and go to Jane's door to knock on it. All hyped. Jane,
Jane there?
You see the door
Morning.
next to you where you were sleeping opens. Why are you banging on the door for? I'm in here with Will. I'm just trying to wake him up, but he's still a bit not sober.
I was just about to start my workout, and I thought I hadn't told you. Would you like to train with me quickly?
All right. Well, let me just throw some water on Will's face. I'll be down with you in a bit.
All right, I will be by the horses, by the stables. All right.
All right.
And I'll literally run back down, kind of like being careful not to bang anyone, like a excited kid. And I'll look at the guys, I guess, as they are there. Oh, hello again. And I'll keep running. I'll go outside.
I'll say to Will's uncle, he's very energetic, that one. I tried to stay away from him.
Yes.
A few moments later, you see Jane coming down with a very, very hungover Will, and she kind of sits him on the side next to the bar where his uncle is. And while I'm sure your uncle could sober you up, please, no alcohol, all right, Derry? I'm just gonna go with Sol and just train up. I think he's had enough of his liver damage yesterday.
Understood. No worries. Just water for this guy.
Yes.
All right.
When Jane goes, I'll go up to the uncle and say, make sure you don't listen to a word she says, and I'll hand him 10 gold. Keep him tipsy.
Why, if I may ask?
Well, out of the original group, I don't know about that one yet. I'll point to the kobold. He's the only one I can stand, and it's only when he's drunk. So, as I said, the energetic one, the loud, annoying one. And I don't know about the kobold. And then there's the drunk. I can handle the drunk when he is drunk. So here you go.
Understand. Well, in that case, it might be better to give you these instead. And he'll
Okay.
give you 2 bottles of margarita mix.
Nice.
It exists, apparently.
Nice. I'll have that now.
So now you're all here, by the way. There was this strange man coming in here. Looks very official. Said some guy named Aranor wants to speak with you.
How
He
did you
seems
find-
very serious, so...
Oh yeah, I know an Aranor, yeah.
Isn't that your boss?
You could say that, I suppose.
A business partner, yeah.
I don't think he owns us, but
Does he give you money? Like, does he pay you? Or is he just...
he hasn't paid us yet. But we're in this situation, but well, not necessarily because of him, but he's involved himself in the situation, I suppose. We should probably speak to him because he's probably gonna blame us for this dragon.
Okay.
What dragon?
Don't worry about it. Shit, I've said too much.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he was talking about me, because I'm like a dragon. It's a joke. It's a whole joke.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
He-
Well, I have to clean up some shit, so... I'll leave you guys
Ah.
alone.
Okay.
That's probably for the best.
Why don't we go get the other 2 training outside and make our way to Aranor?
Probably for the best.
Sure, let's go right away.
He downs the margarita.
Of course he does.
Yep.
And
Fair
makes
enough.
I guess if you're okay with that, Jane, we will be competing to see who can make more backwards flips. So I'm just kind of like backward flipping in the garden, in the kind of like next to the horses or whatever. I'm sure they're looking at us like, what the fuck is this two doing?
I mean, I don't know if I can backward flip.
Will that be acrobatics check? Will that be parkour check? Should we just do one? to
Oh, is
see
that
how-
parkour? Only if you do it on top of a roof, then.
Yeah, we do acrobatics.
You know what?
Sure.
I could do it over the carriages. You know, like I'm sure there is some carriages for the horses around there with hay and stuff like that. Maybe I could try there if that's okay.
Oh yeah, there are characters but no haste, so if you fall hard. It's...
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
I'll be
Nice.
down for it.
I'll follow your lead.
Oh,
So
alright.
show me how you do it.
Yes. Oh, look. 1, 2. And I'll start like I do one. The first one is okay, but then I'll have to do a check if it's all right with you, DM.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just keep it the count. I guess with a 19, I do okay.
Yeah, that's good enough for consecutive
just
backflips. Yeah.
Yeah, on the last one, I'll just do a double backflip and just land like 3-point landing. Ah! Yes, beat that! Woman, I'll say.
All right, all right.
Wow.
Very competitive today, aren't you? So, okay, I'll give it a go. I'm not as flexible as you are, but let's give it a go. Huh. What dish?
Oh, you did say you couldn't do that. You
He's like,
cursed
"Yeah."
yourself.
Concussion. Ah! That's happened to me in real life, by the way. I tried to do a black flip off a wall in a gymnasium, and I landed on my back and neck. It was so painful. But I'm fine. I'm alive.
Jane! I'll just kind of run towards her as she smashes the back of her head on the
Ah! Ah! Oh!
You're right. I'm sorry. I should have told you how.
It's not the usual training I do, but oh god, that
You were
hurt.
supposed to be training. You're just playing around. What? That's not training.
Just
Haven't you broken it though?
Oh, have you all come to watch us train? Oh, that's wonderful. Sit here.
No, we have shit to do.
We have been summoned.
Ow.
By the king?
By that
No.
error guy that you guys say that is like an archmage.
Archmage.
Oh, Eranor.
Probably on his shit list.
All right. Give us 10 minutes. Let me just have a quick wash and stuff.
Yeah, alright, I think I'm done. I'm just gonna roll over and I'm just gonna like sit on the back. We'll wait for you here, so you hurry up now.
Yes, I'll be quick. I'll go run upstairs, summon Kitiara, kind of like talk to her while I'm rinsing myself a little, and then I'll put my armor back on. I guess 20 minutes.
Do I add that to the natural ones?
Oh yeah, of course. It's
Okay.
it's a net one. Yeah, every net one counts.
51. When Soul returns,
Yeah, I'll come enthusiastic again. Super hype today.
and then I'll
It's
be like,
Russian.
we need to, no matter what happens, we need to stick to the plan. To what we discussed last night.
I saw an unusual looking person coming in. Was that the messenger?
What, where, when?
When a few minutes before you guys came out. Yeah.
No, that was just a guy that was having a drink from last night.
Oh, all right.
It was,
Apparently the
yeah.
guy came earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Derry, Will's uncle, told us that the Arnold came looking for us.
Oh, okay. I must have. Just think to myself.
Alright,
Wait.
you all cleaned up?
Right.
You ready?
Yes. Ready. See,
Alright.
beautiful armor, Tiara.
Alright.
Hello, my baby.
Let's see what Aranor has got to say. And then whatever the case is, we'll make our way to what we planned. So we have to head back to the
Actually-
temple.
Yes, actually, should we just take a second to all of us agree on one story in case we are divided and interrogated separately?
Oh, I thought Malcolm was the
wait.
one speaking for that, right?
Is that what Eleanor does? What kind of employer is he? What,
I mean,
what he
Hopefully not going to... I mean, how would he know? I mean, it's
I mean,
not like
I will
we
be
did
more
anything
than
wrong
happy.
anyway.
I will be more than happy to tell him the whole truth, but I know you guys don't.
We
want
don't...
to do that.
I mean, I'm inclined to trust him a little bit more based on my opinions, but we still don't have enough information to know what's going on. I guess once we start figuring things out, we may be able to give him a little bit to see if he bites, and if he's on the good side.
He probably just wants a debrief of of what happened in the Shadowfell temple. That's probably all it is. So,
I mean,
don't even mention the dragon.
It's- Just DM question quickly. Was Erenor an elf actually?
Half elf, yep.
Half elf. Yes, I'll say it's not his fault. He's a half elf, is it?
Is it?
And I'll smile.
Wait, what
Toward
do you-
Jane because
What do you mean?
you know. Well, I have my issues with half elves. Not that I'm a bigot now, but you know, they are up the nose, if you know what I mean. Up in the nose.
What? I don't know.
Yes, they think they're better than us, don't they? A little bit.
I mean, usually it's rich people that think that's better than us.
Yeah, I get the
Oh.
rich being like that, but I'm not too sure
Yeah.
certainly about elves being like that. I've known a couple of elves here and there. They've been alright. Well, it depends.
Yeah. I mean, my dad was rich, and he was always very nice to everyone and very charitable and real knight, a true knight.
I'm surprised you're Fae and you don't like elves.
Well, I guess my hatred for Wayland overtakes my love for the Fae, but I was never really. I don't have any memories of
Wait,
me being there at all.
So
I
you
was
only
born-
know one half elf that is like that.
and you think
Oh,
all of them
I
are like
met
that?
a lot of different. Not
Very-
all, but the majority, I guess.
Very, very, very truthful and noble of you.
I kind of like look at Malcolm. I guess I don't get it because I am truly like raised that
Yep,
way.
he's-
So I'm like,
He's fully deadpan when he says that.
All right, enough now. Let's go find out what he wants. I guess we debrief him, like you said, Malcolm, about what happened in the Shadowfell. I'm sure he already knows from Henry, most likely, but he probably wants to see if we're gonna be telling him the truth. Do we tell him anything about our conversation with the Emperor? I think we should tell him as well. Or is that too risky?
yeah, I think that's might be too risky because imagine he's the one, and then he will have an advantage on the Emperor and on us. So maybe the
Well,
Emperor part we
we
could
just-
omit.
We just keep it simple. A debrief for what happened in the temple.
All
That's
right.
all he's probably gonna ask.
I think if we don't tell him what happened in Steeper's dream, it's gonna get back to him and it's gonna backfire on us somehow.
How would anyone know we were there?
I
And-
mean,
Think of it.
We-
All we did was the smart thing. We got out of a dangerous situation.
I mean, what
I know.
it would be smart
But-
to not mention it if he doesn't mention it, you know? So, if he doesn't say anything about that, we don't need to say anything about it. How's that?
I mean, do we know what happened to the people in Steeper's dream? Shouldn't we actually at some point have a look?
I'm sure news will spread around.
feel
We'll,
bad.
we'll probably find out. It's not our fault.
I mean, they were all running towards
Yes.
the dragon.
They're all
I mean,
probably
they
dead.
Wanted to, yeah,
I mean-
they all wanted to destroy the mountain.
We
And,
tried.
uh,
We tried to stop them, and then they tried to stop us escaping once it became shit fucked. Once it became fucked.
Actually, I have a DM question that I forgot. I thought about it right after the game. When we went on the cave, there was no holes or anything. We explored everything, and there was no underneath, right?
You
I mean,
mean
there
the
was the
evil
water.
mountain? Or
Yeah, where
yeah,
the
evil
dragon.
mountain. Yeah, well,
Uh-huh.
you got into this very wide open area, and further that you didn't investigate because, well, there were drakes everywhere.
Yeah, we didn't go any further.
And could have is based on the size of the cavern and the opening to get in and out. Could a dragon actually have got in and out of the cave? Could we have
No.
No, yeah. So
was
so
buried.
we could assume he was trapped inside somehow or had
Yeah,
another
we
way to go
released it.
out. We didn't know.
You can assume that, yes.
Okay.
You can assume whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll say to
I'm not
the-
saying a thing.
I'll say to the others, we didn't actually do anything. Will facilitated the crystal. I don't really know why. So that's the only thing we did. But we didn't do it willingly. And they used the crystal to destroy the mountain when we asked them not to destroy the mountain. So if anything, we should report it and be outraged about it because it's nothing to do with us, actually. We actually tried to stop it, but no one listened to us. So we should, if we hide it, it's like we did something wrong, but we didn't. So why should we hide it?
I feel that it might be too late because we didn't report it last night. We slept like while the dragon was going around rampaging.
We were devastated. We nearly died.
Oh yes, my I would put a bandage on my head. Like, yes, sure.
Hey Kai, are you
I will cast disguise self and make myself full of bruises and cuts. Yes, you see?
Hey Kai, are you any good at like sussing out people if they're lying or not? Like,
I mean, sometimes.
you can.
know.
All right.
I'm not super good at it, but I'm okay.
We just need to. We just need the thing that we're gonna tell Aeronor now. I really want to find out if we can. Again, we don't know if we can trust the guy. So, if we can figure out something about him, maybe if
I
we
mean,
can.
this is the first time I'm going to meet him, so I don't know if what he normally does.
Yeah, he may force.
Usually I can tell better once I know somebody because then sometimes they change the way they talk or something, and you can hear it in their voices.
All right.
So I might be able to tell, but it might be.
Yes, Jay Feather was the insightful one, unfortunately, but luckily we have you.
All right. Let's get out of this rain and get to the. Wait.
Actually,
do we know where he is?
Let's...
I assume he'd be at the palace.
I mean, we could ask him. We have the sending stone. We could just ask him where he is, so we don't waste our time.
That's fair enough, I suppose.
You seem to be getting on with him quite well, Malcolm. So perhaps you could.
Really? Why would you ever think that?
Well, you didn't say you hate him, so that means you actually are getting on with him well.
He hasn't had chance to annoy me. So.
Actually,
That's really it.
I can't remember if I have the sending stone. I have one, but it's not. It's one that is not attuned to anyone. I have two sending stones, but
You also have a thing that you can communicate with him once a day.
all of us can. Yeah, once in total per day. Yeah?
As a group, yeah.
One group thingy you can do.
All right. So should we? Who wants to do the message?
I'll.
Probably not me because he doesn't know me.
Yeah, I'll think.
Maybe I'll give him a message. All right, here we go. All right. Hi, Aeronor. It's William Albatross here. We are just had a nice sleep and I had a nice drink in the morning. Where are you? We are coming to see you now. And please pull out a couple of bottles of drinks for us.
Wow, he's a very generous employer.
After a few seconds. I'm in my office right now. Can you meet me in like 5 minutes? I know you can teleport, so just come directly to my office. That's it.
Well, he wants us to teleport to his office. Should we go?
I mean,
Where is his office?
his office is in. I want to say occupation.
I'm gonna roll because we use.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows where he is.
His office is in the palace. I remember that. I think.
No, that's his
Oh,
office
yeah.
is in
Lockwin?
In Lockwin, yeah, in
Is
the
it?
University of Invention.
He wants us to go to his Lockwin.
wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Luckily, your horses
Your
are there,
horses,
so
yeah.
All right. So he's got one use of
Win-win.
teleportation from yesterday, but I'm gonna roll because it's a new day,
yeah,
right?
1d3, yeah.
Where is the inventory? His. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong person. I'll just roll a 1d3. 1 second. What is it? / roll 1d3?
Yeah,
Okay, so he already has what? 2.
2 charge.
2 just.
Two,
So he goes.
Alright, everyone gather around. I just need your consent to teleport. Is everyone okay?
Wait,
yes.
hold on. You guys leaving already?
Oh,
This
yes!
is Daryl, by the way.
Oh, is that
Oh,
it?
Will, can I have you for a moment, please?
Oh, sure. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, see you in a bit.
And you see him wander off.
Mm.
with his uncle.
Yeah, and like a few minutes later, Will will come back. I will just wait until Joey's here, and then we will have that conversation as a flashback.
Alright, ready to go. Let's go.
Already? Hold on. Let me get Kitara. I'll see you in a second. I'll flip my fingers. She disappears.
Alright, here we go.
Sweet, sweet.
To Lockwind. Ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-boo. Ba-ba-ba.
Zoom! And head towards his.
Swell.
So,
the hat glows. Zoom! And then we just disappear.
and I don't believe you have to roll for this because you have something from this place or no? I can't
Is there
remember.
a circle there, or
Yeah, there was a
There is-
teleportation
there is a
circle, but it's
special.
there's one over at what's it called? The
Police station. Police.
police place, whatever.
That's where we were staying, right?
No. We were staying in.
No, that was in a different town. Yeah.
This is the one with the. What's the place called? The not pumpkin. The
Let me see.
The tavern. What was the tavern
Wait.
called again?
Oh yeah, the
Oops.
papaya.
The, the papaya inn. Yeah, that's the one.
Unusual papaya.
The unusual.
Unusual papaya. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. I mean, there's the
It's up
tele.
to you where you want to teleport. You either have to roll or you have to walk a bit. It's
Should we roll?
We can risk it.
Okay.
And by we, I mean you.
Sure. I always love a little bit of a risk.
what? No.
Let's do it. All right. We'll teleport. We've been to his office, right? So we'll teleport straight into his office, like he's demanded.
Yeah.
What would that be? Familiar?
familiar, I would say. Yeah, you've been there a couple of times.
Okay.
A few long conversations.
Let me just get the teleport spell up so I know what the percentage is. Something which is very familiar. Wait, I need a 25 and above. Alright. Great. Here we go. Roll it. Oh!
Is that a mishap with the teleport? I don't know. The
Yeah,
table.
yeah. So we take 3d10 damage and I'll roll again.
No! Damn it!
This is gonna hurt.
Sorry.
I just healed last night's
I know.
mishap.
Do you
Just
want
recovered.
do you want me to roll it or do you want to roll the 3d10?
I already typed it. Oh,
Oh,
that's
God.
21 damage for all of you.
That's
Fucking
nasty.
hell.
That
Okay.
you could have used that one. Yeah, that's.
That's pretty nasty. Well, I have to roll again anyway. Let's see if we get another mishap. Oh. Not this time. Oh!
Oh, we're going to die.
Oh, he's not gonna
Oh my
die. If
God.
this was divine intervention, I'll be doing great
Oh
right
my
now.
god, it's worse.
Wow!
24.
I believe Will goes down.
I'm down.
45
Are you
points
down
of
already?
damage.
I'm down, yeah. 45 total.
Oh god.
Jesus
wow.
Christ.
Oh, sorry. I mean,
And this is how the party dies.
wait. I don't know what Will's
Yeah.
HP is. What Will's
Wait. Before we keep rocking around, can I give a potion to the ones who are down? I think
No,
I'll
we are
put
just
a
doing.
potion.
We're
Oh,
we're
we
teleporting.
cannot stop, yeah? Like it's
Yeah,
just boom,
until
boom,
you
boom, yeah.
finish.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, now you make it, but I think Will should go down as well.
He's got 40. What's his HP? I need to open.
I'm
his-
gonna look it up. Let's see.
I'm going down now to collection campaign.
46. And what
Oh,
did we
he's
roll?
up. He's
He's
still up.
45, yeah.
Oh, he is on
Wow.
1 HP.
What the-
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, Kai's down. Oh god.
Yeah.
The Macarita mix didn't do anything good for him.
Yeah, so
The
I guess in the moment we arrive somewhere, I'll just say, "Oh, hey, damn it!" And I will kind of like open a potion and just put it on him for him to drink it. I'll
Sure.
mark
Unconscious.
potion
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, I feed
Here.
it. I feed it to you. Yeah.
Have a
Oh, he's not taking it. I have this mustache guy. Okay. All right.
Down his nose, it's big enough holes.
Yep, I mark it off. Damn it, Will. I'll say you make me use that potion. I will ask of Eleanor to give me a potion just for that. Damn it.
As you say that sentence, you realize that you're in his office right now and he's sitting at his desk, just realizing that one of you goes down, Will's almost dead. Well, hot then.
Yes, the magic didn't go very well, thanks to your hurry. I hope this is important. Look at the state of us.
Well, you could have also just teleported. No. I thought you knew the magic circle at the police station. Got reports you have used that one already, so...
Teleportation.
Didn't you copy that, Malcolm?
Wait, there is a teleportation circle?
Or was that?
Yeah,
Or that's
police
CD
station, you
actually on Tuesday campaign?
I don't remember if I have. I don't think I do. I'll add it in later.
I mean,
They are at the police station. Like,
Is
Ow!
it some kind of hazing? Is it because I'm new?
Oh no, I'm sorry, Kai. It is my full responsibility. It was my fault. I'm truly sorry. But I would appreciate if you could kind of fix this up, if that's alright, Aaron.
Yes, please. I use my one of my 2 potions of healing. Now, if we have a problem, well, I look at him, staring at him. Death stare.
he will grab his Warhammer / staff and he will bonk it around in the room and let's just say that time feels like it's slowing down and you can take a short rest real quick.
Okay. I will
So
take
you can
that.
at least get some HP back.
I'll just take all of them. Let's see, how many am I rolling? I probably need them all. 49. Did that add on? I'm maxed. Okay. And for Will, I guess he can. I don't know what his one is.
I roll crap.
Where is Will? Albatross.
I'm up to half. I'm okay with that.
Alright. He rolls. What's his hit die?
It's a D6.
D6. And were we level 6? 6.
Yes. And I believe he has a +3 con. I believe.
Okay.
I may be wrong.
Oh, I'm looking
Yeah,
now.
+3. Yep.
+3. Alright, so 6d6. D6 plus 18? Is that right? Yeah. 39. So he's on 40 HP.
Almost back full. No.
Yeah, alright. So I'll remember that.
I can change this to his character sheet.
Wait, is it +3 once or +3 each time?
+3 each time.
Oh.
Yeah.
I need an extra 9 hit points then. I did not know that. Ziggy should have
Power
healed
of
a
God.
lot. Yeah, Ziggy should have healed a lot more last night.
You can change that.
Yeah, I'll do that later.
And after the minute passed and you took your short rest, you feel kind of refreshed.
Oh, that's much appreciated there, no? Alright. We're here now. What do you need?
Well, I spoke with your friend Henry. He told me that you found this temple and such, but for further details I had to ask for you, he said. He was not comfortable
Well, how much did he tell
telling
you?
everything. With that he found a temple. You fought some kind of gatekeeper, warden, whatever. Got a lot of weird magic going down there, but besides that he found a cat mask. He was kind of intrigued about that. Thought like an hour-long story about that, but the rest was just... Yeah.
I mean, that That sounds like a good chunk of what happened.
Well, he still mentioned that there are a lot of details he wasn't comfortable sharing, so...
Well, we went to the Shadowfell.
Really?
Yep.
We had to sacrifice a raven for it. That was pretty disgusting and neat at the same time. Never experienced anything like that before.
Yeah, it was not that pleasant.
It was a good and bad
encounter-
feeling, actually. Good because that was the raven that was trying to shit in Will's mouth. And,
Oh, well, it was only a weird talking animal. We shouldn't have killed it, I insist. He could talk. He was intelligent.
well, he's dead now, so can't talk anymore.
Yeah. Oh, well.
But that's it? You...
Confronted obstacles. Was quite challenging. And
Right. Yeah, Henry mentioned about Gatekeeper. It was actually Wolf again, actually.
You met Wolf again.
That's right.
What did he say?
Basically, in a past life we fucked up, and it's our job to fix it.
That pretty much sums it up.
You know anything about this past life, or...
well, apparently somehow
cult?
we are. It wasn't really a cult, was it? It was more like
I'd say
a
it
group.
was. I'd say it was a group that seemed to cause the ruination.
Could have been a band. Normally bands are pretty tight.
Wait, you're talking about... the Tati?
Right,
That's
someone
cool.
mentioned that as well.
Yes, that was their name.
So, just to recap. In your past lives, you guys were the Tati?
Apparently
Yeah.
so. Wait, I think we gotta address something in the room. I know he's kind of small and we missed him. I'll just move out the way. This is Kai.
What the f...
He's helped. He literally helped us in the situation when we were there as well. So, he is now, I guess, part of the companions. Definitely, really enjoy having him around and all. Kai, this is Aranor. He's a grand mage, great mage. What are you, mighty mage?
Hi, Mr. Eleanor,
Or
Mighty
Mage,
Mage.
but...
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice to meet you, Kai. He's all up to speed? He
Pretty
knows...
much. We're
Oh.
going to be helping him with some undead infestation later on.
Right. Like you did, Aranor, with us when you came and helped us out.
Sorry, I'm still kind of stuck on the part where you are ascendants from the Tati.
We
And
don't.
you know this how?
We don't really know truly.
Could you show us how that is how it's written, Eleanor? It sounds I'm not that great at spelling.
Yes, let me type it for you in the chat.
Oh,
Eleanor, yeah. Eleanor, yeah. That's
Oh, you mean his name or the Tati?
no. The Tatin. But his name you could do again because I want to fix
Yeah.
my notes. So I say it wrong every time, so I want to make sure I have it right. Damn it. Eleanor. Okay,
Erinar.
yeah.
Eleanor.
Noor.
All right.
Noor. Erinor.
It's French. Okay.
Erinoir.
Eleanor.
Erinoir.
Erinoir. Well,
Okay.
But how do you know you are ascendant from the Tati? It's...
Well, the
can I make an insight check to his eagerness to, like, the things that he knows already from probably what Henry's told, and now he's kind of figured that out about the Tartim. Does he seem? Is his trust with us fading, or because we're being quite hesitant, or is he still trying to? Is he still in our, like we're just sharing information state?
Sure, make a roll for that.
Not good. 9.
Yeah, it's hard to read his face.
All right.
But you see, he was genuinely surprised that you guys are
Well-
from the Tati, so Henry probably didn't tell anything about this.
there was a sort of crystal that we all looked into.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we are like a formation of rocks with an obelisk in the middle, right? Some kind of
Yes.
something like that.
There was we were brought to a sort of 5-pointed system of gates and a crystal in the center, and apparently the wolf insinuated we were meant to have keys to these gates. And
We
well,
don't.
that's about it.
Yeah, we don't really
Don't
know
really
what
know
these
what's involved.
keys mean or whatever this is or anything like that. We're wondering if you
First
may.
time I heard of it. So
We should
Well, there we go.
also mention that our friend's body's has disappeared.
Yes, we have Jay Feather's body, nor
The eye.
actually out of game. I don't remember if we told Eleanor that Jay Feather had the eye of Egnan.
Yeah, he was there. He was
yeah,
there.
he was there.
He was there.
New.
Yeah, he was there, right? Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
So,
the-
reason we
not
have
the
to
eye.
we don't know where it's gone. The only thing I guess what we have is I guess so you can show him.
Yes, you mean the note?
Hmm.
Yes, and I'll pull out this paper with a Z written on it.
That was inside the little coffin. Zipper's box.
You guys think this is Zipper's doing or not?
We don't know.
Yes, we don't really know. I mean, everyone we've heard coincidentally that no one knows where Zipper is.
Is there anything
Yeah.
about in? Sorry, Kai. What was that?
He disappeared like 200 years ago. or
Yeah,
something.
that's what people have been saying, but
Oh, was it that long ago? I thought it was.
It was super long ago, right? That's what
Like
we heard.
500 years plus,
Yeah.
something like that.
and we all know that he wasn't no elf, long-lived dwarf or anything like that, right?
No, he was a gnome.
Well, gnomes live for a long time, right? Don't they?
I'm not sure. Let me just look into my inner mind and see what I remember about gnomes.
Look into my inner mind.
I
No.
believe gnomes can get very old because of bad life choices. They usually die fast. So.
Yeah.
Either way, we're in a bad situation now that the hour's gone. We can get to the Shadowfell, and we need to apparently open these gates to fix the world.
Right. Do you have a book here with the Zipper's
Prophecy.
That's the one, right? Maybe it's got something in there in regards to what we just told you.
Yeah, sure. I think so. And he will slap the hammer on the ground, and one book will glow white, and he will.
Does it look like
there
a
it is.
Does it look like a thicker book than Leonardo had?
No, the exact same.
All right.
Can I pull it out and? Well, what about it?
I mean, what does it say in there? Anything? I've never read the book.
Let's see. Some random guy goes to Zipper's dream. He will be the Messiah. Blah de blah de blah. And let's see. Here in the end, let me find the right button to press because it's somewhere. And in the end, it will create Finn Hadrim when you blow up with a picture of a blown up mountain, and then a locked key gets destroyed.
Right.
Is this the lock you're talking about in the Shadowfell?
Could you repeat that again? Actually, 1 second, please.
Which part?
I go Zipper Dreams, Messiah, then from there onwards. I'm just writing it down, so
Oh,
I
yeah.
lost. I remember I saw the last bit. I think.
Yeah, the final 2 pages. It will say that it will destroy Finn Hadrim, and then this gate got unlocked. I can type this by the way.
Oh, thank you.
That's what it will
We-
destroy.
That
Finn
could be.
Hadim was
by
the
the way,
one
does anyone speak dragon?
Draconic?
Draconic.
Draconic, yeah.
Well, the kobold, I guess.
Yay!
Yeah, you
the
did it.
kobold.
You will know that Finn Hadbrim stands for the mind.
Mind. Oh, that means the mind in the Draconic.
The mind
does.
or the mine?
The mind.
The mind. Okay.
I'm sorry. So what happens? The Messiah goes there and destroys the mind.
And
So it's
final page says it unlocks a gate. Wait, this is the gate you're talking about in the Shadowfell or not?
Does it look when he shows us? Does it look like the same gate?
Yep, the exact same.
Is this the one? The because there were 5 gates, right? One was brambled,
Mhm.
and then is this the gate that Will was next to?
Well, the other 4 others, they are
Exactly
quite
the
similar, except for the statue standing in front of it.
Got you.
And so
Okay.
you can assume this is one of the 4 gates.
same.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. All right. So if
Wait.
that was to happen, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'm not too sure.
The mind. I've read the mind before. Book of the Tatim, and he will smack his hammer on this ground, and another book will glow up. And he will
That's
pull it
technically
out.
your book now because you're descendants.
Wait, what?
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't think that's how Prince works.
Maybe the original, yeah, perhaps. I think this might be your copy, which he purchased, right?
Well, it was here when I inherited this office, so.
We'll have to check the edition.
And he will pull out another book and he will plot it down. So this is all the information I know about the Tatim. He will open up and he will spill it back down. Let's see over here. Udias Hatewater, also known as the Mind Consumer, is the #1 leader of the Tatim. He mentioned the mind a lot. Like his biggest creation is the mind. Let me post his name, by the way, in the chat.
So
Yeah. Thank you.
Judea's heat water.
yeah,
The bard. The leader. Got him. Alright, he spoke about consuming the mind? Is he evil? I'm assuming so, right?
Him? Yeah, he's one of the creatures that summoned Vecna.
Right, right.
They are responsible for the ruination.
So if these keys are destroyed and the gates are open, does this mean that they'll be able to come back into this world? Or is it...
I have no idea. All I
Alright.
know is, wait. The prophecy. It says it should destroy Finn Hadrim, right?
The mind, yeah.
And... Oh wow, you guys are the ones responsible for the destruction of that mountain.
okay,
Yesterday.
let's just get this straight. We went there. The king beat up on Will. We tried to stop him from blowing up the mountain, but the king was rat-arsed and high, and blew up the mountain
Yes.
despite talking to him rationally, which was probably a bad idea. And then we got out of there before we died.
Yes, we managed to even explore. We convinced him to have a look inside the mountain, and we have found nothing there. And before we were aware, there was too many people for us to actually do anything. We insisted, but we were ignored.
What happened to Zippers? It's still there?
All I know is that there's rumors about this mountain they blew up and, well, thousands of people died, but they
Yeah,
don't
no,
share any
so-
clues to the rest of us because apparently this is a major big deal, but
So so
yeah. So what happened? You blew up the mountain? And...
no.
Not us. Nothing to do
We-
with us. The
we
king.
We explored the mountain, then the king blew it up, and then a dragon appeared.
Yeah, it's like a crystal
A dragon.
dragon. I've never seen
Yeah.
anything
This
like
is the first time I heard about a dragon, so
Yes, a dragon appeared. Then last we
sweet.
saw, it was about to destroy Zipper's Dream.
we managed to escape with our lives, and we were exhausted, and as you see, a little beaten up.
The king did try and kill us as well because he tried
make
to
a deception
keep us
check, by the way, Sisk. It's terrible.
The king did try.
The first illusion, you can see my illusion is kind of like flickering because it's almost been an hour. Like,
It's a level 20 wizard you're bullshitting.
I know,
right?
I know. Oh, damn it. Okay, come on, don't betray me, Timber Shot.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. He doesn't bite it. But carry on, Malcolm.
Yes, so the king did try and stop us escaping, which is worrying. However, as previously said, he was.
Yeah, I know about Leonardo. Crazy
Yeah.
fan.
Well,
But he is
no,
useful.
Do we have to really say his name like that while he's not here?
I mean, he's currently.
That
No,
is
but
probably.
I just like to say it's just
Yeah,
Leonardo.
well, I'm sure you can say it is at his grave because he's probably a corpse right now.
Oh yeah, is he alive?
No.
How should I know? I haven't been there. I've been busy with my own shit over here.
All right.
That sounds fair enough. But no, he's most likely dead, as that was the largest creature I've ever seen.
Yes, he kind of happily sacrificed all these people. I don't really know what his aim was, but he wasn't really fully there. Half of the place were high on unusual screaming drugs and all sorts of mind.
No, they are just
morbid things.
fucked in the head. Let's say it like that. To be nice.
Wait, I want to go back to this. The leader of Tatim, Judias Heatwater. Is that what you said?
Judios Hatewater.
Hatewater.
Judias Heat
Yes.
water.
However you want to pronounce it. It's Dutch, so it's
Okay, sorry.
Hate-
Okay.
hate water.
Hate water, okay.
Right. So
Sorry.
if the prophecies got to do with something like that, so the mountain got destroyed. Does that mean that's gonna release him or destroy?
It said specifically kill Finhadrim.
Kill the man?
Well, unless the mountain was named the Mind, I would assume it's talking about the dragon hidden inside of it.
Well,
The dragon
the-
wasn't destroyed.
They seem to. The people there seem to think that once the mountain was destroyed, it didn't fix their problems. It just made it worse.
Right. So the mind is still alive,
That's worrying.
and it's being released. Oh, we could put a little. So the dragon came out. Right. Is there any history or anything like that of these leaders of Tati, whatever they are, transforming into beasts or dragons or anything like that? Were they that powerful?
Hmm. Let's see. There was one. Let's see. Oh, great. There's a name here. Mo, name a random name.
Oh God. No! Why you do this to me?
Yeah, otherwise I had to do it.
See,
I forgot to write down a name, and this is your thingy, so deal with it.
Garen.
Garen. Last name?
Uh,
I already know.
Demacia, no, was it? Yeah.
Yes, it's let me also yeah, this guy named Garen Demacia. All caps. He is the one, well, he created monstrosities and stuff like that. He
The Garen face.
created these kind of disgusting creatures, but Garen face.
Was this Garen Demacia one of the part of the Ta team as well?
Yes, he was the third member, blood hunter, they called him.
Oh, okay.
And he was a shifter of some sort.
Well, oh, you had the leader that was Judios, but besides him, well, they all were equally ranked. They all had their same. They were all on the same page, let's say like that.
All right.
They were all responsible for the chaos that happened.
Those that use the magical prowess of music or becoming a magical bard, do they have the capability of transforming themselves as well eventually with the power? Like, can they
Yeah,
learn
they-
the ability?
I believe they can learn the spells of polymorphs, yes.
What about something a bit more permanent?
Like that? Well, I guess Garen would have been responsible for that, but I don't think he could create a colossal dragon.
I
But-
mean, and these people chosen by a higher power, perhaps it's not. We shouldn't really think what we know that bards can do. We should be thinking which creature is giving this, gave these ancestors of ours power, and maybe the power will be much higher than expected.
All
I
right.
don't know.
I have a theory. Can I shoot it at you guys?
Of course.
All right.
Please.
So, assuming that we destroyed, like Aranor just mentioned, maybe Finn Hadrim was actually the mountain itself. We could potentially check that out to see if that's what the people of old used to call it, perhaps. But if that was the case, by destroying that, we'll release this dragon. And if we're assuming that whatever was hiding underneath was trapped in some sort of status or hibernation, potentially that could be Jediah's hate water.
Yeah,
Maybe-
but why would Seeper make a prophecy to release this dragon? What is hint? What is point of advantage here?
The point is, maybe what we said before, they're trying to create another ruination. This time to completely consume the world.
The world's
Consume
already
all the
got
stars that are
something
left in the sky.
I don't think we can do much worse.
Well, there's one way of figuring out if your theory is correct.
Going
What
back-
if we go back to the Shadowfell and
Right.
see if that gate is locked?
Right, you're
We-
gonna come with us?
That was our
Of
first
course.
plan.
Actually, we should mention as well, now that we are telling all the truth.
I mean,
Wow.
we weren't lying anyway. But okay.
No, I mean,
I'm sorry?
I'm not saying we are lying, but I'm just saying now that we are. Damn it. You see, like the ground opens a little bit.
I'm
underneath,
not
so
with these people. I just met them yesterday. I don't know who they are.
the king of Seeper's dream that Leonardo, right there, had an obelisk stone that he used to destroy the mountain.
That's it?
I mean, it's anyone can have an obelisk stone. I thought they were very rare and
Yeah, they are
For the-
extremely rare. I've only
Well,
seen one before in my life, but
Also, Will was the Messiah in the prophecy.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
the
probably-
Messiah,
which
Actually,
puts
yes.
together with if you're one
they
of
were
the
worshipping
ascendants.
him, actually, in a way.
Why did they, by the way, know he was the Messiah? It doesn't really clarify in this book.
I think a
Or
bot liked
something,
him.
right?
A bot's liked him.
You see,
That's
Yes,
not-
he seemed he's
I'm just gonna say, you see Jane there just putting something together in her mind. She's about to say something, which is going to be maybe more revealing in a sense towards Aranor in a second. But carry on.
apparently some of the devices kept reacting around him due to his magic. Everyone started to think that he was the chosen one. They kept telling him that he's here and different things like that. And I look at Jane. Then, oh no, Jane is just. You seem like you're gonna say, please, Jane.
Well, remember the night when Jay Feather consumed the eye? Well, oh wow, Will, you look better.
Will's here.
Oh wow, the Messiah is here. Oh, welcome,
That one was
One.
very good.
the chosen one.
Yes, I dare say it has been quite a trip. Been through quite a bit.
All
Yeah,
right.
we were discussing with Erenor here what happened in Zipper's dream and about you being the chosen one, and he was asking why did everyone kept saying that you were the Messiah, and I was explaining him. He was
I can
Yeah,
give
you
you
won that
a
game,
quick
right?
recap. You were in your uncle's tavern, and then Eleanor was like, "Yo, what the fuck? I want to speak with you." And you guys went to there, and now you're there, and you literally just stole everything, almost
Alright.
everything.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
we almost died by coming here, by the way.
Yeah,
yeah, you
okay.
were terrible.
I am not surprised, but I mean, you know, Aranor, you hired us to try to do some work, and unfortunately, that work kind of went a little foobar. I don't know how it's going over there. Personally, this is news as well to me.
Also, you have 2 Macarita mixes.
To what?
Macarita mix. It's Macarita.
Oh, Marguerite. Okay, sorry. Yeah.
No
Okay,
worries.
Marguerite. Okay. All right. So we're here, and Aranor, what is it that you have any concerns before we get started here?
Well, by the looks of it, it looks like Jane has something that
Right.
she figured out.
All this Messiah talk just kind of clicked to me. When the night when Jay Feather consumed the eye, we all had visions or something like that happening. Aranor, you better tell me who the Cabal are, because they call me the chosen one too. So they're gonna be looking for me, and if I'm in danger, I need to know.
Cabal? And they're looking for you, and they call you the chosen one. Sorry, I can't help you with that. The Cabal is just a secret underground criminal organization that think they control most parts of transit, but they don't. They
Oh.
think they have a lot of power, but they also lack a bit. Let's say it like that.
Are they just traffic wardens or something?
Well, they control a lot of politicians, judges, police. They even control some Grand Archmages, but
That sounds like a lot of power.
I
Oh,
mean, compared
this,
to
but-
being an emperor.
like they say they are literally the underground hand of transit that controls everything, but they only control like 10% or so.
Well,
They have a lot of power in, I believe, opportunity and whatever the city name is. Artis, the one south of here.
well, if they're believing in this, if they know that I'm one of the chosen ones before I even knew I was one of the chosen ones, clearly they know more than we all do already.
That's true. That's worth
Is it- is-
investigating. later.
Exactly, right? Isn't that a lead? And if one of the what are we talking about, Judias Heatwater or whatever it is, was like the key to whatever this is, maybe the rest of the other 3, one of them being Garen Demacia. What about the other people? Who are the other two? Do we have names for those?
I only got one called the Wizard. Loka. He has no last name apparently.
Right, Loka the Wizard.
local.
Yes, and then also the fighter called Chifu.
A fighter called Chifu. These were all people of the Tartan.
And then there's a 5th one, but there's no documents about him.
So there were 5
The
members.
fighter was called Chifu.
Shifu.
Shifu.
This is the fighter and
Hmm.
yeah, literally Loka. That's the
Loka.
wizard.
Living la vida loca. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, viva la vida. Okay, cool.
Shifu. Are we gonna let that slide?
That's where I stole it from. Yeah. That's...
Okay, we're gonna let that slide.
I love it though.
Oh, but this you realize, but Jungkook was under your head for a year. Come on.
You know, I remember calling it out like 3 weeks in.
No one else bets than
Was
I, yeah.
was Loka a woman?
No, a man. Yeah. Quite a disgusting one.
Were they all men then?
All men except for Garen Demacia.
It might have been,
Garen is a woman.
Yeah, Garen Demacia is a woman.
maybe her
Who
name
cares
is maybe.
about Her parents wanted a boy, and it was just Garen.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Just a Garen.
Nice
Garen,
balance,
Garanina? I don't know.
It's your OP and don't worry about it.
I mean,
So,
I've met a guy called Hope. That's normally a woman's name, right?
I met a guy named Marion. He managed a hotel. It's very nice. It was a very sweet life he had, apparently.
All
I
right.
feel like we're getting off track. What?
Yeah.
Right.
All right, so the Cabal, that's our next point of investigation then, because Aeronar, that dragon thing, you could pay us a lot of money. We can't solve that problem right now.
Could you potentially let Henry in on this and let Henry help us seek out what these cabals are or get more information about them, what they're up to? They might be orchestrating something far deeper than you all know. When was the last time you even know anything about them? You can see she's getting really frustrated and worried about this whole situation.
Jane, darling, look. When you're in a fight and you don't know the other guy, what's the best thing to do?
Wait, let them make the mistake, see what they're up to, keep your defense up.
I was gonna say size them up, but I suppose that technically works too.
Right.
Like, you want to size up the other guy. So this Cabal, think of it like it's a big guy that you're wanting to fight. So we need to size the Cabal up. So what that means is we gotta maybe visit their turf or find their turf, size them up, and then see what we can figure out.
I mean, I agree with you. If we had time, they're already ahead of us. They already know I'm a chosen one. Before we even knew they were chosen ones.
Yeah, they know you're a chosen one, but from any outside perspective, maybe aside from the city we just came from, I'm just a dude that likes to drink. They don't know about your connection to the rest of us, or really the rest of us to this thing.
That's a great big assumption right there. They may know everything about you guys too.
Actually, just another assumption. If there is no information on one of the members, that means that someone purposely have erased all the information on themselves.
That is a fair point. So
Who else, rather than a king, will have a power to erase someone?
All I know is his name is Tryson, but that's it.
Tryson?
Yeah, it doesn't say specifically what he did or whatever.
He's the fifth
Right.
member.
Fifth member and, well, the one that we know the least about, but we know he existed.
Tries.
Oh, okay.
where was the information
know
we
his
do know
title?
about him? Oh, yep.
Sorry, Will.
Now go
Do
for
we-
it, Joe.
Did he have a nickname like the others? Was he the
Nope,
druid, I guess?
that's fair.
Hey,
well
what
to
are you
some.
trying to say about druids?
Yeah.
No, I'm just
No,
saying,
what do you
it
think?
seems like
You know, we all
could be a group.
we all need answers now. So maybe we just head towards and we take Aeronor with us to the Shadowfell and see what we did and what's the consequences and to see. If, yeah.
My hope is that. Sorry, my hope is that the gates open and we don't have to kill this dragon.
If you think that, in that
I mean,
case...
can't we just go back to that temple where we normally used to get into the Shadowfell anyway and avoid that dragon?
Why are we
Yeah,
avoiding
yes,
it?
that-
We need to know where
that's
it's
the plan.
going. Do we even know where it is?
I mean, there is more than one dragon in the world, and we don't need to track each dragon down all the time, do we?
No, we need to track that one down because that one was underneath.
Because he's destroying. Yeah, he's
There's
destroying
more
the people.
of that one?
It could lead us to somewhere where the other ones are, where the other whatever members of this Totem, if they're still alive. Assuming they are. Well, if they're
No, they
No.
were killed by Trant during the yeah. He killed them during the ruination before he was too late to kill Vecna. Basically, the 5 of them managed to hold off the Order of Dawn well enough before Vecna could have, destroyed the Celestial Realm and, well,
sorry.
blew up the
Sorry,
sky.
what?
Oh.
Wait, say that
Okay.
again. Who are they? Sorry, say that again. I missed that.
The Ta team,
Yeah,
they were in fights with the Order of Dawn, the group of mages that were
trying to prevent.
destined to prevent the ruination, but all of them died except for Trant, and Trant managed to kill Vecna, like, just too late before.
Well, if any of the ancestors, I mean, or the lineage of
That
the
was-
heroes or the Order of the Dawn exists, then they probably will go after them too.
I mean, I am, but the white flame is directly connected to the Order of Dawn.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm. They're
I-
like a subgroup, a group of followers.
Well, then
Yeah.
that's another lead that we have. Then maybe we can find someone or something that they possess to. We don't know the extent of this, but you know what? Let's just go to the Shadowfell and figure out
But wait,
from
wait,
there.
wait. You just said that Trond was the one who killed Vecna, right?
Right.
Yeah, Emperor
But
Trant.
wasn't it-
Yes.
But was Edward Trond? But wasn't it the king who killed Vecna?
No, yeah,
The
that's the
Emperor did it.
Emperor. Emperor
Yeah.
Trant, the Emperor of the Empire.
Yeah, of the Transit Empire. Yep.
Okay, so he's the emperor.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's the one
That's
who
what I was-
killed Vecna. He's the one who was there during the rumination.
Yeah, I thought so, but I was thinking, okay. Yes, actually, I wanted to ask you as well, Elinor. Being state mages, could we get some resources, maybe some potions or something like that? Don't you guys have like a supplier for your members of some sort?
Well, with state mages, especially from your level, also known as the I don't work for the Empire, but I work with them. No, you guys don't have access to those, especially in times of war.
Yeah, it's true. Actually, yeah, we keep
So,
told that. Well, just to let you know, if you have a potion to give me, I will be very grateful, as I used my potion because of you.
I just wasted magic because of you.
Whisper.
Because you
I'll
guys
just
failed
whisper-
to teleport here, even though you guys are capable of teleporting to a safe
I'll
place.
just whisper to so one thing about negotiating, you gotta have the upper hand. You never have the upper hand when someone's done something for you. Roll number
I guess you're right.
37.
I mean, thank you. I know how to negotiate. Actually, I look at Will like last either way, yes.
Do you want to come with us to Shadowfell? Then we can get more answers about this going on, and we could
Yeah.
actually do our job
Yes.
properly. Okay. I'm just gonna check real quick on my sheet. My hat.
You have one charge.
I have
Yep.
one.
You have one charge.
All right.
We had a lot of fun with you not being here.
Okay,
It's-
wait.
So
we
much
have-
pain.
we lost.
So much
yeah, we
pain.
lost so much
God.
pain.
Damn it,
So much
guys. Okay. No, it's fine.
Three
fine.
mishaps.
Kai will say, is there any other way we can travel? I mean,
Yes.
No. Don't
I
worry.
love you guys, but
We-
twice I almost
we-
died.
We have.
I'll
We
be
have a
like, all right,
circle.
look. Yeah, we do. Also, hold on. And he will get a little bottle of gin out. All right. I'm
There we
ready
go.
to do this. All right, let's go. All right.
Wait. What?
And as soon as he says that, Will's going to cast teleport to the Shadowfell Temple. He's going to ask everybody, including Aranor, if they want to go.
Right.
There'll be a reluctant yes from Kai.
I will agree, Kai. If you don't have another way, Eleanor, can you save her way just in case? But
What, you
I mean,
don't
how
have
would
a
that
specific
get back?
item from the Shadowfell placey thing? So you can teleport her safely?
We have the
We have the
teleportation
scythe.
circle.
We have the teleportation circle in the temple, then we have the scythe to open it.
yeah.
Oh, good, you
like
could place
that.
it there. That was very smart.
Yeah.
Okay, then that teleport there safely. Now we can. Yeah.
No, it's not an issue because of the teleportation circle. That's why.
Okay, then let's go.
I'm not
just
sure.
gonna.
Actually, Will is not on the stream, or I don't know if you can do that. Changing now.
Oh,
and we have
yeah.
Oh
to
yeah, he's
do
still
the
black.
break.
Yeah, we forgot about
Yeah.
that. Whoops.
Wait.
I sent a message earlier about it.
Oh,
What's going on?
that's what it was. Yeah, there you go. He's
We
on.
are really a professional. You can just say that.
We know what we're doing.
Yep.
We try.
Okay, is there anything I need to do then? Because I just got lost in what you guys were saying.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
You're fine.
Good.
Don't mind
Just
the
black him out again. It's
the journal. I just had to use all 3 charges because on my D&D Beyond sheet it still said 3 out of 3 instead of.
Yeah, I couldn't change
oh yeah,
it.
no, you should have only one
Yeah.
now, but it should be 0 after.
Should be 0 right now, which is
Yep.
what it is. Okay.
We ran away from a dragon.
That is very fun. Okay.
So yeah, the 5 of you plus Aeronor managed to teleport safely back to the thingy.
Mm-hmm.
There you're all there. Oh, everyone next. Oops. With Yogu instead. Oops.
Oh, Yagu, hey.
Wait, no! Go away.
Yeah,
Yeah, go away,
that
stupid
turtle.
turtle. You wrong campaign.
Yeah.
Oh, there are 2
Oh
guys.
no,
now.
there's 2 of them.
You managed to teleport 2 guys instead of 1.
To split in 2.
Well,
Also,
it happens.
Aeronor right there, wearing his
Alright.
beautiful golden armor and
Ooh, very
his
nice.
hammer.
All right. So we're here. This is the temple, the Shadowfell. Malcolm, are you okay with opening the portal with
I can try again.
Blackdar? If you don't mind.
Yes, I'll try again. And I'll pull out the scythe and just kind of whack at the floor.
As you wish. And oof, once again, you will manage to split the ground open. It will open up into a black hole.
You know,
Hurry
you're
up again. You kept it.
you're getting the hang of that, Malcolm.
I'm hoping to move its powers over to my sword soon. It's
You could be like
cumbersome.
you could be like Shadow Sword or like Stealth Strike. I don't know, something.
Shadow Blade.
Shadow Blade. Oh, there you go. So you see,
Please
He's
don't
like a producer.
rename me.
I mean, I don't think you can change his name. It's actually his name.
it's not for him. It's for
I'll
Malcolm for his stage.
I'll
name.
say to Black Dart, never take anything they say seriously. I physically can't.
You guys literally summoned a gigantic dragon to cause havoc upon others. I already don't trust any of you.
That's fair.
And then Will's gonna take his first. All right, time to jump in. And then Will's just gonna jump in.
Yeah, let's go.
You all hippity hop into the portal, and once again you are at the exact same place you were once before. Yeah, just a little piece of ground with a one road to one side, and on the other side you still see the fortress of the Raven Queen, but still no path leading towards it.
Well, this is
Wow,
this is where
this
the
is
dead
really it.
this is where the dead go. Well, where they should.
Goddamn.
I wonder if Wolf, you around?
Wait, is this the first time you've been here? I don't know.
No, it's the multiple we've been.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, we've been here plenty of time. Well, second time. What about you, Erna? Never been to Shadowfell?
Besides the Raven Queen and Vecna, I believe we are the first to step foot in here.
Oh, really?
I know of no one else besides those 2 that managed to get over here, so...
Alright.
Well,
Well, I don't know. Did anyone see Wolf around? Or Will, you were looking for him?
Yeah. Wolf, you around?
I didn't plan on him being here, but he could be useful, so
That's
roll a
if
fate
he
roll.
wants to. Okay, who wants to roll the fate roll?
You're the newcomer. You should do it. You're fresh.
Yeah.
Catch up with your rolls.
Let's go
If it's
high.
okay with you.
Go high, okay.
No.
Go for it. Oh, alright.
Oh.
No.
No wolf today, sorry.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, he might not be working today.
I mean, a wolf
Stay
must
off.
have a day off too, I guess.
Right, I wonder what she's paying him. Anyway, we should, I think he took us down this path here, and let's go that way.
I agree.
Yes.
And yeah, you walk down the path and eventually you get the sight of this gigantic crystal. And all the same, 5 gates. One is still blocked off by vines and such. And the one with Bart statue in front of it, the lock, is still on there.
Oh, good. Okay.
I'm happy to fill this one open until we get rid of that dragon.
Yeah,
I'm taking a guess.
no, I think you're
Well-
pretty right.
Fucking
That's a
hell.
good and a bad thing at the same time, right? Like, at least Seeper's prophecy wasn't an evil thing.
Well,
Yes,
I mean, look,
Yeah.
I drink
proves
and I've gotten the hang of learning how to shoot this gun. I'm gonna put it away now.
Oh yeah, no, you have
I'm not
to
ready.
change Joey again on this screen.
Oh, sorry about that. But
Good mention.
I'm not ready to fight
Yeah,
a
he's gone black.
lizard that can fly. I'm just gonna say that right now. I'm way better at dealing with people. I can't really negotiate with an animal, especially one that looked like he really wanted us dead.
I mean, he took us there once. Maybe we can remember how to get there. Right, he showed us the way.
Good. Yeah. So you think, Eleanor, that this proves that Seeper's prophecies are not evil?
Or well, I assume that now that the mind is the name of the dragon, Finhadrim, and
Yeah.
if we kill it, it will unlock this gate.
Are
So,
we supposed to unlock the gates or keep them locked?
We were.
well,
we
that's
were
the
told to.
question here, right? So,
We
you
are
know
not sure.
that the Bard created the dragon, the
Yeah.
mind. He is responsible for it being there. And, well, this statue represents the Bard. And it's locked. But according to the book, we have to kill the dragon, so it will get unlocked.
Okay.
So
the
whatever
Seeper-
is behind it should be something bad for the Ta team, because killing the dragon is bad for the Ta team.
So you're the monster hunter here. Any ideas on how to kill a dragon?
Henry?
I said Soul.
Oh, I heard Henry.
Oh yeah, so he said, "So you're the monster hunter here. Any idea on how to kill a dragon?" Like Will's just like
I'll look at. I think perhaps we will need help from a lot of Erenors. Look at him.
I mean,
Ah.
there was a really powerful weapon in Seeper's Dream. If it hasn't been destroyed, maybe it can be fired again.
Oh, that's
That is a good point.
actually.
That's
Yeah,
a
if
very
only
good
you
point.
5 were there when the dragon got released, maybe you could have beaten it right there and then when you had
I
the
will
army.
admit that was my bad. I did panic.
The,
It was a giant lizard flying at me with eyes of death. That was my bad, everybody. I apologize.
it blew up Zipper's dream, and they used Obelisk stones as ammo. So I assume we're not gonna find one of those.
Actually, did the stone this got destroyed when they fire the weapon?
Well,
Yeah,
it got
the
sucked
weapon
into the
inside.
mechanism and you haven't seen it again, so
So it could
And with-
still be there.
it could still be there, but remember, it shot off a literal nuke, so
Hmm.
Probably.
It
power source.
probably has been consumed, but hey,
Can we
who's there to tell?
can we flip the coin? Right. We know the fact that we're thinking we gotta kill the dragon. This opens up and something will happen, preventing the Tatim. What are the Tatim, or the descendants, or I'm just gonna assume the Cabal are part of the Tatim. You know, right? Let's just assume that because you're saying that they're some sort of faction that are thinking that they're in control. And to my hands, and the person that I met who didn't really reveal his face was wasn't really a nice person. Well, he was alright, but he tied me up and whatnot. So, and I still don't know if that was a dream or reality. But what I'm getting at is, what are they doing? Knowing the fact that this has now happened, are they going to use that to get the key themselves, kill the dragon themselves, and maybe come here and unlock the power, whatever's inside, or are they going to try to keep it safe? There's a
it could be only one person in that organization, maybe on the Cabal, who is the one who is perhaps believing on the prophecy of the Tatim. So we can assume that it's all of them, but yes, I see your point. Maybe we'll have to. I mean, where do they even hide? Perhaps we should go to transit.
We're in
You mean-
transit. Do you mean is it
not
occultation? I think it's
occultation.
Yeah,
occultation.
occultation. Sorry. Yeah,
No worries.
occultation.
Yeah, we could do that, but I can't teleport. I need like a day to do teleportation again. So
I can teleport. No worries.
thank you, Aaron. I greatly
very
appreciate that.
I don't know. I think this is really a good opportunity for you to kind of tell us a little bit more about why you want to overthrow the emperor. Where I'm sure
What?
you won't be able to hear us here.
Oh yeah, 'cause I forgot. It's there was a bit of sedition going on technically
What?
by legality.
What's going on?
No, I forgot. Kai, you're so tiny. I keep missing you. Where?
I'm right here.
Aragorn will walk up to you, get on his knees, and be like, "I'm gonna take over this empire one day or another," and we'll pat on your head and we'll stand back up.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, this is a good place. I mean, the Shadowfell. The only person who's gonna maybe hear you is the Raven Queen, I imagine. I don't know if she's listening or how this works.
Perhaps Vector as well.
No way of knowing.
And Crow and Ravens. Right? Do we see any Ravens around?
There's nothing over here, literally.
Okay.
Except for the construct that you're standing on, nothing else.
Either way, I think we're missing the point of we need to kill a dragon and we are not prepared.
I think that dragon is above all our skills, I think, as far as I heard. If it was a small dragon, like some kind of wyvern of some sort, or that one looked like an ancient dragon.
Well, we
right?
could potentially find out how strong it is by going to Zippers and seeing what the aftermath is, and see how much it destroyed. That way we'll know its kind of strength of whatever.
Great.
See if they hurt it a little bit, see if anyone was alive, Leonardo, even see if the stone is still there. So I know you're quite, you want to find out if it's still there, so that could potentially be a
that would be
lead.
good.
That could be a lead, but I have one suggestion also. Technically, on paper, we work for the Emperor, right? Technically,
What?
We are state mages. What do you mean?
as state mages, I thought we were technically under
Oh yeah,
him.
you technically work for the Empire, but well, it's... State mages are very fake category. There are
Yeah.
like 3 stages of state mage. The one where you literally do work alone, but you're certified to create magic, but you have to help the Empire in case of needs. And then you have also the I work for the Empire and I'm a state mage and that's it.
Well, okay, I'm gonna assume we're in the first category of we're licensed to use magic, but
Yeah, you don't
if we're
specifically
having to
work.
work, what the,
Well,
the heck happened to my
disappeared.
camera? No, there you go. Damn you, camera! Damn my eyes! These eyes are screwing with me. Anyway, look. Technically, we're supposed to help the Empire. Now, that dragon took out Zipper's Dream, which had Leonardo there, who was the leader of the rebels, right? Who the Emperor himself had like a deal with. Now, that dragon fucked with that deal because now they're under attack. So, The Emperor might
How
feel
do-
like he
sorry,
has to,
How do we know that Leonardo has a deal with the Emperor?
because isn't he the leader of the rebels? But it was like 2 episodes ago. I thought he
Is
was,
it?
or am I Joey misremembering?
The Emperor
Yeah,
puts
they
him.
were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
I'm saying the dragon inadvertently fucked with that deal, so it would be in the Emperor's interest to try to restore order on that deal. So maybe if we report to him, we'd be doing our due diligence on paper and finding a solution to the dragon issue at the same time.
Oh, you guys had a private conversation with the Emperor, didn't you?
Well, yeah, but you know, that was just it was a tour, and I mean, I don't know. He seemed like a okay guy.
But down to your heart, do you trust him?
I trust him to do what's in his own best interests, and I imagine maybe getting rid of the dragon would be.
You know what would be so funny? If the Emperor actually doesn't exist. Perhaps it's one of the members of the TAR team that's actually
Yeah,
the
that's-
Emperor.
Yeah, that's some crazy conspiracy stuff, Jane. I like it though.
I know.
I could make a
I
good
mean,
cook.
I don't have a reason not to trust the Emperor yet.
I mean, look, with that high amount of power, I'm sure it's going to be a very self-serving, interesting person. But this dragon's also a threat to his peace in the middle of a war, so he's going to feel incentivized to do something about it. And at the same time, well, then again, that's assuming he wants to. It's assuming he doesn't just say, "All right, you fucked it up. You go out and kill it yourselves." In which case, we're just back to square one.
Right.
I mean, we'll have to ask questions to get these answers.
I don't know. What are you thinking? Does that sound weird?
Well, I mentioned before I don't trust the Emperor anymore.
Have you ever met the guy, actually?
Multiple times, yeah. Like when he granted me the rank of Grand Archmage. And,
Oh, that's
well,
good.
when you guys got, the State Mage certificates, I was there when you met him.
This
It's
so
an odd thing to say, actually. Will, are you drunk already? I'll just kind of like look at Will.
You should know the answer to that question by now.
always,
yes.
always.
Yeah,
Um,
always, yeah.
Well, the war right now is against monsters and monstrosities that are attacking transit, right?
Non-humanoids, let's say like that, yes.
Right. And you said one of the Tatim was a creator. This Garen Damasyov was a creator of monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially, that's another thing as well. That he's a cat. Again, why? I feel like this cabal thing is much more bigger than anything. That they're
But what is the? You mean the Tatim? Yeah, Tatim.
right. Yeah, the Tatim. But I think all right, the Tatim were the original, like the what are they called? The Order of Hope. I mean the what were they called?
The Order of Dawn?
Right.
The,
Right, Tatim Order of Dawn, and now we have
The White Flame.
the White Flame as one of the faction, and then Cabal
The Cabal.
as one of the factions for the Tatim, right?
Like a subcult. or
Subcult,
something
right,
like that.
right, exactly that. That's exactly what I'm going for.
Do you think that, Eleanor? Do you think we are right, or are we assuming just too much? Do you think the Cabal is part of the
we don't have
order of the
the
Tatim now?
information to make a right assumption. The only thing that's really bothering my mind is, well, how do we unlock the other gates?
Do we really want to unlock the other gates, or when we have to still deal with the dragon? Well, if we open up and there's another like,
Like, what are the gates even? Why are they here?
Well, when we touched the crystal, it gave us the visions that we had about the. It was the Tatim, right? As Joey's trying to explain to Aranor the
Yeah.
crystal thing. Yep, the Tatim. So it might have to do with whatever secret items or knowledge they had on them at the time, like a "you're worthy" kind of thing. I read that in the book. You know, there can only be one, or in this case,
I mean,
like 5.
it could be also in the prophecy. We did find how to this mind dragon destroying thing was written there. So perhaps the way to open all the gates is in the book.
But
Yeah,
book
I think I
ends-
read that book, Will. The Eternals or something like that. I don't know.
Or something like that. Yeah, it was some. It was personally mid for me. You know, had a nice gin. It was a good time.
Yeah.
What? There was no other prophecy that Zipper left behind. Only this one about the
Only
first
this
key.
one. Mm-hmm.
Right. And then he disappeared. Right.
Correct.
It's the Cabal. I'm telling you, they've taken Zipper.
I mean, maybe
think
that team left like a back, some kind of plan in case they fail. Like maybe the Cabal were part of that plan.
But
Like
did
a
they
backup
fail?
plan
They
that to keep the gates closed or something, and they are charged with dealing with the gate that involves you, Jane, because they only know about you.
Yeah.
Maybe each gate has a different guardian or something like that.
So, crazy idea. What if we go after this other gate, like the Cabal, right? We do that, we unlock it, and then they get 2 guardians, right? What if we let the guardians deal with each other? Wait, no, that's not right. That's too dumb an idea. Never mind.
By the way, you mentioned a vision when you touched the crystal.
Right.
Yes,
What vision?
it was of, I think, the Tatim and the Rumination happening, and it linked each of us to a certain statue, like me with this unhandsome gentleman pointing to the bard here.
And that woman over there, that was for me.
Demacia.
the fighter here.
But wait, you saw the ruination happening? Can you describe it?
A
It's like there are.
beam of light shooting to the sky.
Meteors,
Right.
destruction,
Mm-hmm.
death.
Actually,
Well-
now that I think about it, can I do some sort of history check? Did we ever see who could look like the Emperor? Tatus, or what's his name? Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
Emperor
being
Trent?
terrible.
Trent.
Trent, Emperor Trent. Did we see him in the vision?
Nope.
No, there was a person
Nowhere
that you couldn't
in
see
sight.
the face, like a fifth person that was
The
covered.
5th person, but you couldn't figure out who that was.
AKA.
But
His name is
Okay.
Trison. Potentially.
probably Trison.
Bryson,
Probably.
probably. But yeah, that's about the
That's
long
it?
and short of it.
But in that case, if you saw the ruination happen, and according to the Emperor, he killed the Tatim before the ruination happened, before he could stop Vecna.
Do you think the Emperor lied?
Or do you think your vision is false?
Hmm.
I
Maybe it's
personally
not
think
a
the Emperor
vision.
lied.
maybe it's a premonition.
The wolf continued to mention that the Raven Queen felt sorry for her actions and wanted us to make up for it, and implied the ruination was what we were making up for by opening these gates.
So, just to clarify, you guys saw Vecna causing the ruination, right?
It was 5 people.
No, we didn't see Vecna at all. Actually.
No, we didn't see him there.
We saw, I guess, we saw these statues
we
there,
we
and
saw the beginning.
right.
The middle and the end are yet to be written.
Yeah, I don't even think Vecna is really a big deal out of all this. I think there's something before him that happened.
I was
So-
wondering. Maybe they were followers of Vecna, perhaps, and maybe Vecna was telling them what to do.
Right,
Well,
that could
yeah,
be a
they
possibility.
summoned him. They created Vecna out of the Shadowfell. They rebirthed him. That's how the story goes.
And Raven Queen brought us back into this world pretty much at the same time, somehow reunited us so that we can stop what we did in the past. This is literally her redemption kind of story, but we're just the puppets, right? That's what it kind of feels like.
Bonds, yeah. Puppets. Same thing.
I hope you're listening. You really don't
So
want to talk to us, right? I'll just say that out.
So I guess when they created or summoned Vecna into the Shadowfell, then it became a problem for the Raven Queen, and
I think
she's
they-
decided to
They
wait.
summoned him into transit, right?
Into the material world, yeah.
From here. So maybe the Raven Queen allowed it to happen.
Hmm.
Allowed him to leave.
And now, 500 years later, she wants to right her wrongs now. I guess better late than never.
I mean, I don't know what any of us have to do with why, though. I mean, it seems kind of weird. I mean, I knew Jane because, you know, I was good at setting up fights, but I mean, the rest of us literally met by chance, you know.
Was it chance? Maybe there was an unseen hand guiding you guys.
Well,
Like the Cabal.
we already know that I'm being kept alive until we deal with whatever this is.
So we better take stall a lot, because we want you to stay here.
Aaron, I'm gonna ask.
Well, we are doing the Raven Queen a big favor. Maybe she'll give you a second start if we do this for her?
Hopefully not.
I just thought of something else. I don't know. Can we really trust you?
Really? After all the trouble I've been through, I thought
Just answer the
bringing
question.
you over here into the Shadowfell, literally giving you whatever the fuck you wanted. would have
I'm
been
about to
enough.
tell you something that you probably will also need to help us with. So can you just tell me, or tell us, can we really trust you?
Oh.
Well, you have to answer that question yourself.
Can you
I
answer?
will
Yeah,
look
I
at
think
Jane.
so.
I will look at Jane a little bit like with an eyes, like a, you know, like obviously not too obviously in front of Eleanor. If I can not make it not obvious, then I won't do anything. But
To be fair, Nor, we've been through quite a bit. We've had a lot of people just come up and give us some random chaos and trouble. My colleagues and I were just, you know, a little bit wary, but here's what we can do. We took you to the Shadowfell. If we can just maybe put in a request for possibly some direction, I think then that'll establish more of a relationship than you having to say outright, oh yeah, so you can trust me or you can't trust me. Because, I mean, Jane Darlin, I appreciate your direct forwardness, but asking that kind of question to somebody, even if say they do trust you, putting them on the spot, they're not going to answer honestly. Just saying that right now. Like, the kind of people you're targeting with that question are the type that are not going to say honestly, yes, you can trust me, and mean it. So, I mean, I think the best course of action is just to give a little bit of a nibble, meaning do a little bit of work, and see how Aranor continues acting. And then from there, we act accordingly ourselves.
why are you talking like Eleanor is not here?
Yeah, it's very weird. You're talking like I'm not even here.
I think you are. You
Everyone
need to
knows that
stop
happens to me
drinking
the
today.
all time. They do that every time. Like I'm not here.
Could you do
I'm small.
something?
Holy shit, you
Yes,
came along. Oh.
Could you? Can you fix Will? He's too drunk
you're-
now. Could you stop
No.
thinking? You're
I
talking
noticed
nonsense.
he will
haven't-
cause silence on Will.
And I'm gonna subtle cast Counterspell,
No.
and I'm just gonna be like, and yet you have not disproven my point.
Did he count the spell? You?
Silence is at a second level, unless I have to roll it.
Nah,
I mean,
will
he can
just
count
cast
the
it
spell.
again.
You. He can count the spell. He
I
he
still
can
counterspell,
counter spell.
so he can't counterspell my counterspell because
Yeah. Yeah, that's what
He's
he
just
can.
wasting
Yeah.
his. Well, that's not smart.
No, I mean, like, but Will's to say, but you still haven't disproven my point. You don't just ask, "Can I trust you?" You have to earn it with actions on both parties. So
Are you
Let's see.
asking
What are
Ginny?
my actions? I have told you everything. I have brought you to the place that you are literally the first one to step foot in instead of celestial gods. What else do you want from me?
Answers about this, and I'll pull out the time stop mask.
The what?
The mask, the stasis mask that he
Oh
wore.
yeah, that he was wearing. No.
Yeah.
Well, go to a library with questions about it. How should I know about this?
You were wearing it. I know it freezes people. Look at this. And I'll slap it on Will. And he just
Yeah,
freezes in place.
Actually, yeah, here he does. Yes.
And I'll pull it off him.
Wait, did it even? I don't think it had magic on it, right? Did it?
Yeah, no, that's what it does.
Really?
I mean,
Yep.
I'm assuming it does, still does. I could be wrong.
Because I thought
Oh,
you,
yeah,
I
and-
thought you tested it on people's face by putting it on them, and they couldn't. They just stopped breathing because there was no holes to breathe in.
no, I
Oh.
thought it was magical. No, actually.
Oh, I was just suffocating people. Oh, right. Okay.
No, it was magical.
know.
No, right? I remember that.
Oh, it was a magical suffocation.
Well, to
Yeah.
make you happy, Will indeed stopped in time when he was wearing the mask.
Ah,
Here.
okay. Oh, he actually stopped in time.
Yep, he stopped moving. He was completely frozen here.
All right, so in the Shadowfell, but then when we tried it in the thing, it didn't work.
Mm-hmm. We just saw someone stopped breathing because he couldn't breathe because there are no holes in the mask.
Oh, yeah. No, I was just suffocating
So
people.
when,
Yeah.
so
Yep.
when Wolf created the space, Arano, you were already wearing that mask. Why?
I've never seen this mask before in my life.
I
Maybe someone
literally-
was in.
Maybe somebody put it on him and he just
Inside, insight check.
I'm also getting
Sure.
Maybe someone was impersonating you. This easy to do.
No, I was there. I remember that.
That is a dirty 20 for insight.
That is a 14.
Well, the dirty 20 and 18 will do enough to know that he is actually speaking the truth.
Okay.
Oh, okay, now I'm confused.
Perhaps
Reach
Wolf.
I'm
out
confused.
into my mind actually 1 second, and I'll say, are you there, evil one?
Mm-hmm.
I guess you are very happy that we are here to stop the ruination. How do you feel about that?
Mm.
Is that what you want?
You are not the one that could ask questions. Find them yourselves.
All right. It's nice to know you're there. Only when I'm here. I guess your power is getting weaker nowadays.
Anything else you want?
Well, no. Thank you. All good. And I'll look at Eddie. So, what else are we doing here? Shall we go?
One moment. If the mask was put on you, doesn't. I mean, you've done research about the Raven Queen and the Shadowfell. Does this mask look like something has like divinative power to it?
I don't sense anything coming from it, but I know that this type of collar and mask is worn by the Raven Queen herself. But besides that, no.
Like you said, who mentioned Kai? You said the hand that guides us. Maybe the Raven Queen was guiding us towards you, so that we could. All right. I'm not really truly a believer of God, but I'm putting my faith in you right now, Arano. So I'm gonna tell you something, because I've come to a conclusion for myself that the Emperor is not the Emperor, and whatever he's doing is against the world. And maybe he's the key to all the ruination happening once again. So I'm going to tell you this. We met with the Emperor. He's got some of our blood.
Why are you doing this, actually? I look at Jane, just like that. Why are you doing this? We all trust Elinor the same way we trust, perhaps, the Emperor. We agree not to discuss this. Why are you discussing it?
I mean, to be honest,
we didn't want to discuss it. We discussed it before we even did this. I love you to bits, but sometimes you are too impulsive. And look, Elinor, I'm sorry, Elinor. I guess it's too late now. Keep going, Jane.
I mean, I'm sure you have your reasons. I just disagree with the methodology, not about the innate core questioning. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, we don't know who to trust. I don't particularly myself trust the Emperor neither, or not, but by doing this, we're just putting you against the Emperor, and we don't really... You are already hate him enough. You don't need more reasons to hate him, I guess.
Why would he need our blood?
Yeah, that's...
What you asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you, Elinor.
I don't know. He has your blood?
Mm-hmm.
How did
Can
he
you
get
do-
that blood?
Well,
Sorry, what was that?
He
Did
kind
you
of
gave
asked
the
for it.
blood to him, or did he... How did
Yeah,
he get access
he-
to it?
He kind of just asked for it.
Yeah,
Oh well.
and we gave
I
it to him.
mean, if it makes you feel better, my blood's like 95% at alcohol anyway, so I'm sure he can't really get much out of it. Take a sip.
Either way, we've probably spent too much time here. Yeah, we're probably...
That's right.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, I get the
Elinor,
same
I
feeling
hope
as
you-
well. Let's go back.
I hope you enjoyed this little trip to the Shadowfell. I know you mentioned you were researching it, and well, you know a way to get here if you need to, sort of.
Well, no, I'm the only one with the key, as we all maybe
Yeah,
know.
but I'm sure with his research, he might be able to come up with another key. He just found the lock.
I suppose.
When you think about it.
Well, I don't have a talking sight.
Nope.
No idea what it is, what you have, but...
He seems to... she, they seem to be named Blackdar. I was
Once
given
again,
it...
never heard of.
Okay, well... Fair enough.
Yeah, let's go. Let's leave this place.
I agree.
Yeah. All right.
While
I'll say in my mind.
while we
Yeah,
leave,
sorry.
while we leave, just a quick question to the DM: does Malcolm look any different in the Shadowfell?
No,
Okay.
just a
He's dead everywhere.
dead body, but it's moving for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a spirit over there looking at you like he wants to be inside you, but yeah.
I will, just before we go, I'll ask Vecna again, as it's in my mind at the moment still. Do you know where Jayfeather and your eye are? You know.
Once again, go find
it's
the answers
taken away.
yourself.
Hmm.
This isn't
Alright.
my plan anymore. Good luck. You will get out of your head.
Do I look at the mark in my hand? Is it still there?
Mm-hmm. It still very much exists.
All right. Won't say anything. I'm ready. Whatever we all are. No.
Which Vecna are you talking to? Are you talking to the Vecna?
Actually, that's a very good. I was just actually thinking that. Like, I think they are not the same Vecna. Actually, I think this is the bad one, and the one that was
No, I think
Harry
you're
is actually.
I think you're talking to the good one.
Oh, really?
Because we're in the
Oh.
Shadowfell with the Raven Queen, and if she is in cahoots with the good one, then you might be definitely talking to that one.
But then, if he was the good one, he would be helping me to stop the ruination.
I mean,
right?
it's Vecna,
And he
right?
Didn't.
Mark's face as we were
Are
just
we
all
discussing
pondering
which
this.
Vecna
You're
is
so
less
happy.
bad?
You're so happy.
Mark's
Yeah, of
face
course I
as we
am.
were
I see
just-
five struggling
It's
people
fucking-
trying to decipher the puzzle I created. It's great.
It's-
And they all fail.
Oh no!
Your face is fucking killing me, dude.
All right, let's go now. Let's go. Let's get out of Shadowfell.
We're leaving. We're out.
You Tito to door back to the portal, and once again you're in the Raven Queen Temple, and Aranor Wesk. You all ready?
Yeah.
Wait, where are we going?
So,
Back to
Back to
my
home
place.
quotation.
should we check Zipper's dreams?
Right, we
See
need
if
to head
there's
there first.
Anything there?
How
Oh,
many
what
times
a-
can you do this, or do you have any plans, Elinor?
Technically, I can cast teleport 4 times a day, but I rather not use my higher level spells for this.
Well, we could potentially just travel for a few hours, maybe half a day to Zippers. Or we could just teleport
We might
there.
be able to see from outside. If we come out of the cave, then we might be able to see
Yes,
any
we-
destruction in the area.
We are close. Maybe we could climb a mountain. Just
So
see from
yeah,
a
so
distance.
maybe should we then? Is it better for us to travel from here? Actually,
Oh,
Probably.
I could just. I have to go back to Lochman anyway, so I can get to there back for free.
all right, because
think-
we have our horses in Logwyn. We better don't forget that.
Yeah.
Those
Chronos
horses have
and,
forgotten you
And
already.
by the way, don't you have access to teleport? Will?
Yeah, my hat and it just kind of look like a little bit dull compared to normal. I need a day in order to recover my uses. I panic, especially during a giant lizard and such. So I can't do it unless another day passes.
Then we might as well rest for another day and then go back there. Since traveling there over here
We
takes
can-
at least longer than a day, so.
Well,
We're,
Mhm.
we're closer to Zipper's dream now than we are if we were
Yeah,
to
but
go to Lochwin.
teleport literally gives us access to a random place anywhere at any time. We can travel for a day now, but we might as well rest for a day and teleport back there.
I mean,
Fair enough.
So the
Yeah, I
temple
mean-
is where the cross is, right? That's where
Yep,
we
that's
are.
where you are right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. So
Zipper's dream was like here.
Yeah, it should be over at where you're.
Well, I
I
just
can make a little.
did a. So I'll just
This
delete
is
that.
where it was when it shot its laser tiny to the mountain.
Yeah, and it took us like 4 hours to get to like down the mountain here to here,
Yeah,
and then it's gonna take us like another I don't know 6 hours to get there.
so
So,
it needs to take you another day, like I
yeah,
said. Yeah.
so let's just teleport back to Lockwin,
Alright.
where he wants us to do, and then pick up our horses. And I guess I don't know. Do we need anything? Do we need anything from the shops or anything like that? Pick up some stuff.
Well, let's get back there first and then figure that out. And
yeah.
he will
Mm,
Okay.
click his finger, and you will eventually be back at the office of Aranor. And as that happens, as you all morph into reality, we will take a little break
All right.
before we carry on with the madness that's going on.
Yeah.
So stay tuned, and we will figure out what's going to happen next in the first part of the episode. So stay tuned, and we will be right back. And welcome back, everyone. As you guys are being teleported to shift realms and stuff like that, you see all kinds of colors. Will, you will actually have 2 flashbacks that I forgot about completely. The first one is all the way back of yesterday when you pulled the slot machine and eventually the obelisk stone came out. At that moment you kind of passed out. You were having the
Out of it.
same, you had the same vision as you had before in your dreams when you saw the tentacle monster from deep in the ocean. And you will hear his voice again, and it would have said to you, "Consume." And you saw one of the chains break off. That's it. That's the first teeny. Second one is second flashback back to the morning when you guys were all ready to teleport back to Lochwind, but your uncle quickly asked to have a few words with you. So the two of you had a little sidebar at the back of the tavern, and you were like, "So Will, now that we are alone, don't bullshit me. What's going on?"
Honestly, Uncle, I wish I knew a lot more. It's, getting a lot more chaotic. You know, I'm being called a chosen one. Is this after the dragon thing? Is this after we teleported
Yeah,
back from
when-
the dragon? Okay. And I was saying, there's a dragon that came alive near Zipper's dream that looked like it wanted me dead. And I panicked and I left and I took the others with me. My powers, and he'll take the necklace that he had with him from there, and I'm able to do this apparently, and he'll just touch it and it'll like turn on. So I wish I knew. It's something about that Zipper's dream prophecy could explain where this is coming from, but I got no idea. I wish I knew.
Well, I have to tell you, back when you were a kid, when I
Hmm?
taught you some of my sneaky gambling stuff, I
Yeah.
always had this feeling that you were bullshitting lucky, like you.
Yeah, you know, we used to roll and run. Yeah, I used to be really good at that. Yeah.
Huh.
Well, I have this thing where sometimes during situations, like, I don't feel like I'm there, but I'm there, and I tend to be able to make things happen more in my favor. Like, okay. For instance, okay, and then Will's gonna close his eyes and he's gonna take out a coin and he's just gonna go, alright, he's gonna call heads. And he's gonna cast Restore Balance on himself to remove the disadvantage of being able to get heads, for instance. Basically.
I got it, so we
Yeah.
can just.
Yeah, he's just gonna do that real quick. And then, hoping it comes up heads, he's just gonna look at it. When I'm put in a situation where things aren't favorable for me, I can even it out, and it feels weird. And I've always been able to do that. And whenever somebody say has something that they're able to do better, that they have a favorable outcome for, I'm able to even it out, if that makes sense.
Just be careful out there, okay, with this dragon of yours.
Oh yeah, that of course, Uncle. I really don't know how to deal with a giant flying lizard. I don't know what they were expecting me to do, man. I could talk my way through any person. I can't talk to that thing.
Well, as long as you don't bring it here, you're always welcome here. You know that.
Thank you.
Don't
Thank you,
get going.
Uncle.
It sounds important, that guy. So.
Yeah. Bye. Oh, and I'm gonna take this. He's just gonna grab a bottle of stuff. Is it all right? All right. You know, he'll just takes it anyway, and then. Yep.
And with that out of your minds, you are all teleported into the office of Aranor once again.
Oh, damn it. Oh, that was much better than the usual one, Erno. Thank you for that.
Do you have a hat that teleports you too?
No, I actually am able to cast the spell.
That would help. I won this in a card game.
Of course you did.
All right, let's. Why don't we leave? Where are we going? What do we need to do?
Zipper, I thought we were gonna sleep and then head out to Zipper's dream. Because my hat can't do anything.
Yet, can we?
I mean, we
Does it
could
sound-
we could ride there, right? I mean, how far are we off from Lochwin to?
That's at least a week, maybe 2 riding.
Yeah,
Oh my God. Okay.
yeah, that's what I figured. Is it daytime still? I actually don't
Yeah,
know.
it's kind of daytime. It's probably
Oh.
12. You guys went there in the morning, so.
You know what? I know perfectly what I'm gonna do. Will's gonna take out all those empty bottles. I'm gonna be outside town if you guys need me. Malcolm, you coming? I need to practice. Please?
You definitely need practice.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking if you're coming.
I suppose I can.
Thank you.
I'm going to watch.
Alright.
Wait. Before you guys head out,
Sure.
I still have, like, not really questions, but maybe your guys' opinion.
Okay.
Okay.
So, right now, our statement of opening these gates. Should we do it, yes or no? I think we should. I think whatever's behind those gates might be useful to us.
What if we open one and see what happens?
I've
I agree with that.
I've been denied something,
What's that?
and all I know is that if these gates are opened, I will get what I want. I will no longer be denied. So I'm happy to open these gates.
Or you so sure about it. It's
I mean,
I'm
he's
lis-
always
I'm
so
listening to the
decisive.
wolf. I'm listening to what the wolf said. I'm taking it all in. It seems I've been thinking about it recently. I don't think I was meant to be like this when we all met. I assume someone's been fucking around trying to stop me from being here with you all. But fate or destiny or whoever is in charge of all that has ensured I'm at least here, somewhat. Even if it is as a walking corpse. So,
Well, it was
If
your
dealing with
destiny
this-
to
if
be
dealing
our
with
friends.
No. If dealing with these gates means I can get the rest that I've been denied, I'll do it.
Yeah, okay. Sounds to me like it's settled then. We just open a gate first and then we'll go from there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it sounds like to me.
So, killing
you-
the dragon is.
Guy,
not
you're
an
okay?
option.
You're gonna say something, Kai?
Yeah, I was going to say that I've been listening to you. I think 2 of you already had contact with these obelisk stones. Like you were killed by one, right?
There was someone who. There was a masked man who's wanted currently, actually, by the police, who killed me with one.
So maybe we have to find him. And Saul also knows somebody that had one. Maybe?
Yes. I believe Wayland, my stepfather, is in possession of
So
some.
we have to find, because you were supposed to have the keys already. If these obelisk stones are the keys,
Well, I mean, technically there might be a third one underground. Just a guess, that might have been what was in that box we gave that
Maybe-
gentleman a long time ago.
oh, maybe that's the Cabal has that one. Maybe something. Maybe there's
Bad.
one for each of you. You found yours, and the other
Actually-
3 have to find theirs.
So, does that mean. Actually, I look at Jane 1 second.
Yeah,
You
well, something on my
remember
face.
when we delivered that package for your friend,
Dr. Gyro.
Dr. Gyro.
Right.
we
To the
went,
to the golden boys.
yes, we kind of like had the feeling that there could be a obelisk stone in that box that we delivered.
Right.
What if that was the same obelisk stone that actually appeared in Zipper's dream afterward somehow? What if that was the mission all along?
I think that may be
That is a possibility.
a possibility. Yeah, I agree with you as well. But I think that was another obelisk stone, potentially.
I mean, we could always ask them
Right.
if we really wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you want to go ask them?
But I'd prefer to go shooting first. I haven't done it in a while, and
I mean,
I need
we
to practice.
have a bit of time now to kill. We could do it now. We are here.
Why don't we go do a little bit of practice like Will wants? Just and then we can go and we can go down
So we should
under.
So we should get drunk before we go there.
I mean, I'm gonna do that. That's up to you guys if you want to. But I was gonna shoot my gun.
Oh, you meant practice to shoot. I understood you
Yeah.
wanted practice to drink more to get more accustomed. I thought it was impossible.
So you know that I am the supreme connoisseur of all things alcoholic. It's the firearms part that's confusing me.
Oh.
And if I could do it drunk, I could do it sober.
I could try. I've never tried to shoot one of your guns, thing.
Listen, I only trust. I don't. To be honest, I barely trust him with a firearm when he's pissed. I don't think the idea of all of us getting firearms is a good idea. We'll all get trigger happy. Someone's gonna get shot in the eye.
On the left eye? I hope not.
Either eye. As a matter of fact, either way. I don't want two people to worry about at range.
I mean, you can all stay behind every time we shoot. Isn't that how it works? The bullet goes forward.
I'm sure, given what we know of him, Will would be able to tempt fate in and disprove that.
Honestly,
that's
Malcolm, that might be one of the nicest things you ever said about me.
Defying reality, Will. I like that.
Yeah, you know. As long as there's a will, there's will.
Don't.
Yeah, that was
I
kind
need
of
to
a
work on
compliment, Malcolm. Actually, that's quite
Yeah.
impressive.
Thank you, Malcolm.
Gonna put the gun in my mouth.
Oh no!
I'm gonna do it myself.
Yep.
So, Aranor, any other thoughts before we all take on to our business? I don't.
Nah. I will
Alright.
get a team of trustworthy people and, well,
Oh, another thing. Can I borrow 500 gold?
define borrow.
You'll never see
Hey.
it again.
Guy, I mean, I don't feel like I should roll a deception check because of that shit. Guy.
We have money. You know that.
I have 10 gold.
That is a good point.
500.
You have a party fund with more than enough gold.
You know what? All right. You know what? We do have money. That's fine. You know, it's just as employees, we haven't gotten any pay at all in a while.
Actually, I could do with something. Do you know who's I need a very good blacksmith.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. That's probably more important than the money.
Like a very good, like, godly creating weaponry sort of blacksmith. Because I can't wield this regularly, and it's just a hindrance. If you know anyone.
I know a few people, but why do you need... It's a living creature, right?
It seems to be. However, I've spoken to him, and he seems to think he can move to a different weapon. However, it takes a very skilled crafter to move it to something else.
like giving him a
Right.
makeover, you know? He's not happy in what he's in, he just wants a different one.
You will hear the side say, back in my days, you would call it a runic blacksmith. One of
Yes.
those would be capable of doing such.
Yes, if you know of a runic blacksmith. However, that sounds pretty archaic.
Oh well, it is. Well, Arthas has the best blacksmiths that I know of, and well, Fatrock, well, 90% of their dwarves, and they are all miners or blacksmiths or anything. So
Right. I will take note of
I
that.
don't know any names of runic blacksmiths, but I can ask around and well, I can get answers for you.
That would be much appreciated.
I will try to have them by tomorrow.
Right.
As you asking around Elinor as well, I was thinking it would be beneficial for us to potentially try to locate Wayland, my stepfather, as we believe he might have one of these obelisk stones, and he could be connected to all of this somehow. So I know you don't know who it is, but perhaps you, who are connected with so many people in high circles, could inquire about this noble. Do you think it's possible?
Sure, Wayland. I will ask around as well.
Yeah, his name is Wayland Valanthar. He's an elf, middle-aged, very powerful arcane caster. Chestnut color hair, mustache, pointy goatee. And
You got it.
mhm.
I will ask around as well.
Manicured black nails. That's something he always has, but I don't know if he is trying to keep it discreet. I don't know. Anyway, black robes. Thank you, Elinor.
Anything
And
else?
you see
or
that.
what?
You see that
I-
Solat after talking about Wayland and thinking of him, he gets so angry inside. Like you see, he's clenching his fist, kind of like.
I just still need some money. That's really all I'm asking for.
Oh, what happened to the borrow part? That's
We have money. We'll
It's
sort
it's
it.
still a request. He can say no.
We have money. We got money in the Dragon Cave.
I think
50 gold.
maybe you need. You mean traveling money for us, right? For our
Pretty much.
research, I guess. But maybe 500 seems a bit much. I don't know.
I
50?
already paid you for the undeads that I killed, and I also gave you access to the Shadowfell. I hope that would have been payment enough.
50 gold?
We have gold.
Buy me a drink. Just buy me a drink.
Hey,
5 gold.
We can
Sold, and he will give 5 gold to Kai, and well, he has a smirk towards Will.
all right.
we
That's
have
payment.
We have gold in the
I-
bank.
But now he's 5 gold richer.
I'm 50% richer, guys.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
See?
This is the best job ever.
Actually, you know what? Fine. If not money, do you know where I can buy more bullets?
We have plenty.
Right
of
now, while we're at war, yeah, those things that are already very rare, yeah. No, I doubt you can find any soon.
Thank you very much for the honesty.
Yeah, thank you, Elinor. Thank you for putting up with us as well.
No problems, well. I will guess I see you guys tomorrow.
Hold on, I think Malcolm wanted to tell you. Malcolm?
No, it's just we already have plenty of ammunition for you. You've been making me lug it around.
Malcolm, you don't understand. I'm gonna get practice.
Well, then use the shit we've already got. You're making me lug this around for you. Do you know how
I mean-
difficult it is to carry this very lightweight badge?
I imagine it's like hauling around like I don't know, like several beers.
Oh, okay, it's not an issue at all. However, I will make it an issue. Very easily.
Let's not
Uh,
get like that. Let's go.
Jane, Jane, did you want anything, or we're gonna take off? Did you want to ask for anything? Any requests of any sort?
No, I'm good.
Alright, bye,
Get out of
Eleanor.
here.
Well, I guess I will see you tomorrow then. And as he
Alright.
says that, you will all hear a horn go off outside. Like a gigantic and then you see instantly Eleanor's reaction of his face like,
Lunch?
no, that's
Oh.
the alarm.
Is that the dragon alert? Alarm?
I don't
Well,
think
I,
I
it's
I would
a-
imagine
We are
burning
under
buildings.
attack alarm. And he will
Oh.
turn around, go to the window, open the curtains, and the moment he opens it, you all see the same face again of the dragon.
Oh
But
god.
this time, it's right outside of the window,
Ah.
and it will march. It will go straight through it with his head. You will all get knocked down back to the hallway, and he will smash the ground, and well, you all will sink into the floor, into the second level that you are right now.
Oh,
Oh god.
okay.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
holy fucking shit! And well, the dragon is trying with his head is kind of stuck in the roof right now, and you are on another level. Actually,
My
make
uncle's
it
gonna be
easy for
very
you.
mad at me. Okay, sure.
boom!
Oh
Oh.
god, there's a map.
Oh god!
Oh,
yes.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh
Let's
no,
fucking
no.
go.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That looks so
okay.
good. That looks so
Okay,
good.
that
That
is
is
good.
amazing,
It's a
yeah,
good
very
map.
nice.
I will admit, Mark, this is a good map.
I'm kind of proud of
So-
it myself as well. It took
Yeah,
me way
no.
longer than I want to admit, but okay.
Mark, I'm proud of you.
Wow.
As a player, I'm
It's
proud of you.
appreciated. As you all will fall through this floor, you will see Eleanor instantly react. He will clap his hands together and form a spell around, and you see that the rest of the body of the dragon, there's like a sealed area that his head is stuck in right now. The head is stuck with you in the same room right now, but the rest of his body is still in Eleanor's office. Basically, it's stuck and
Wow.
it can't get through the magical
Gotcha.
fuse.
So I'm assuming
So,
it's bigger than that, right?
Yeah,
That's-
technically it should be somewhat around this, I
yeah,
guess.
so we've just seen the
Alright,
head.
yeah.
But
Wow.
yeah, literally
Yeah.
only the
Just to make it
Omicron-
easier token-wise.
I
Yeah,
guess we
so-
ought to change it to map. I'm not sure if you've done it already. Mark.
No, I'm doing it now.
Okay, okay.
Let me get this the size
So-
correct again. So just to make where's the paint thingy? Basically, this is like all you have. See, right?
Yeah,
down the neck.
just the head,
rest
yeah.
is stuck in the.
Gotcha.
So it's claws and stuff. So it's only literally a part of the neck and the head that you are facing right now. Here,
Amazing. FYI,
Oh.
Will, you're only on 40 HP, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that. It's okay,
yeah,
though.
I'll change it.
Okay.
Honestly,
And you
it's
wasted
alright.
the third level spell.
It is worth it. It is worth
Actually-
it, by the way.
Actually, he's not. Because the minute we roll initiative,
Temporary hit points.
Oh yeah.
he's going to gain 9 temporary hit points because of me. Well, we both are.
Oh.
Speaking of which, all of you are on initiative.
Oh god.
Yeah, let's
my
go.
God.
We get to fight a dragon.
Oh.
Damn.
Well, the head of it for now. Let's try that. Oh god, I'm scared.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, that's
Oh,
okay.
fuck.
Jesus, you all suck.
Actually, can I hold on? I want to
That's
check
a
something.
shit.
I want to check if I could use, because it might be worth it to use it for what I want to do. Where's that ability? It's the sorcerer one with the.
You can share initiative with me because of the rings.
Oh yeah. Okay. So what's your initiative? 13.
13, yeah.
All right. Thank you.
It's also, I assume I'm going to go above
Yeah.
Jane because of my +9.
Yeah, you're a plus. My
Yeah.
dex is +3, so
My dex
mine's
is
+4,
plus 2.
Yeah.
so yeah, so it's you, then me, then Will.
Okay.
I rolled so crap.
Yep.
Yep. This is
My
gonna.
whole thing is initiative.
This is
I
gonna
was really hoping that I would go first, but this is fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put myself at 14.
uh,
And then the order's fine or like this, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Before anything else will happen, I'm gonna explain how Eleanor will work in this battle right now, because this is an irregular battle, I'm just gonna say in front.
Yep.
Eleanor can either do two things. One, at the start of the turn order, so when the dragon is going first, when he is going first, you can decide that he either grants you all a buff of 50 movement speed, or he can help one of you.
Help action. Okay. Great.
Yep,
Gotcha.
you might need it for something, who knows?
Who
What I
knows?
have planned.
Oh no.
So now you know that from before you go. So the first round you all get extra 50 movement speed because he will grant you a free help this turn anyway. But after this you will have to choose either at the start of the turn does he give us 50 movement speed, or do we keep him in case we need help with anything?
Gotcha.
Okay. Amazing.
Cool.
My first question
Um,
to everyone: are we fighting or fleeing? That's gonna be the question to everyone.
Clean, I think.
If we flee, he's just gonna keep running after us.
That is
I
true.
mean, to be honest with you, this is way beyond us. You know, I don't know.
We don't know yet.
I'm gonna
We
be
don't
honest
know.
with you.
We don't really know.
I don't expect to kill it. I expect
Let
to
me,
hold it off until someone else gets here that can kill it.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me make it a bit easier for you as well. Eleanor will literally say, I'm holding off some of its power. It's not at its maximum strength right now, but
yeah,
we have to
it's
be
only,
quick.
It's only the head.
It's only
Right,
that, the rest of the body, so
Yeah.
it's all sealed off,
We
literally.
can, we can kill a head.
Be quick to do what?
We
Call
can,
it
we
off,
can kill a
maybe?
head. We can
Would
kill
you
a head.
want us to? Do you think we can take it down? Take it down?
We have
Don't
to
have
try.
much of a
we
choice.
I don't think we have a choice here.
All right.
I can't teleport us out, guys.
Okay.
So, and whilst the first turn is the dragons, you will see, once again, he will try with his claws and everything that he has to kind of break open, to get out of the place where he is right now, but he is unsuccessful. And after that, all you will see him do is open his mouth and ready in a breath attack. But it won't go off yet.
Okay.
So,
how
that's the end.
far up is he?
Oh, it's on ground level, let's say.
Oh,
Make
right,
it
okay.
easy. It's
Okay.
but
So,
if you're on the ground, you can still hit it. Malcolm, it's your turn, but before you go, I would like to specify with this dragon, with all the knowledge of playing video games in your life, you will see 3 of these crystals around his neck that are glowing slightly different than the other crystals on him,
okay.
making you think maybe this is his critical hit spot. Maybe if I hit him there, it will do
Okay.
more damage. That's what you will know.
Yep. Okay. Stupid idea. I'm gonna run in. Okay, so I've got 50 movement plus my base movement, so I've got 80 movement. Right?
But your base is 30, right?
Yeah, 30. Yeah, so I've got 80 movement, so I'm gonna move in to touch
Oh,
range.
it's 15, not 50. It's 50.
Oh.
It's not that insane.
Right, okay.
So it's
Yeah, I was
15,
wondering.
yeah, okay.
Right, so I'm gonna move 30 feet here to get into, like, touch range. I'm gonna grab on one of those crystals and inflict wounds.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you roll? Do I roll? You roll, right? With
I
inflict.
roll.
Yeah.
It's to attack.
Wait, inflict wounds?
Yep.
I
I'm
need to
going
look at that
to
spell again.
inflict wounds. 1 sec, I'm just gonna make sure.
Because I feel like
It's a melee spell attack.
I think it was
Yeah.
touch. No?
Yeah, it is. It's touch, but he touched the crystal, so it's
Yeah.
touch,
Yeah, so I'm
melee
gonna
spell.
go to that crystal and inflict wounds.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
24.
24.
that's pretty good.
24. That will definitely hit. And
Yeah, so just gonna whack on that crystal and 11 points of necrotic damage.
as you do that to the crystal, you will cast your magic on it, but it seems to harness the magic and it will reflect it right off.
That.
Ha, psych! It doesn't do any crit. Haha, fuck you. But what you will see it will happen, as it will reflect right to its neck. And as it does, it will kind of shake it off. And you will see a... Give me a second, I'm on the wrong layer. So... You will see one of those drakes that you saw before in the... whatever you were.
On the
in,
cave,
in the mountain, yeah. It was
okay.
ricochet right off. It was hiding inside of
Okay.
its neck, but
Okay,
it's dead.
okay. What? Okay.
Like, yeah, you saw the magic it ricochet from the crystal to its neck, but it will fall off its neck, this drake, and it will fall
It
right dead to
transferred
the ground.
it transferred the damage to
Okay.
that creature. Okay.
Okay.
And as it does, it will shake its head a few more times, and it will sadly spawn 3 more of those, which aren't
Okay.
dead.
Got you.
Okay. Plan here then. As I'm running about, you'll see the cipher, the black dart. It will come off the like sort of base I've got equipped to on my back
Mhm.
of its own free will,
Mhm.
and start just hovering around me. And as it does, scythe becomes more of like a glaive and fully just impales me at one point.
Okay.
Straight through my chest. I seem to just die for a quick second, and and the blade just kind of lands 1 point away. I'm gonna use my bonus action to teleport the fuck out of there, and where the scythe lands, I will just appear more ghostly than before. Yeah, I'll move there, just out of range.
Should we make a wisdom
most of-
saving throw? I see that to see if we faint.
Nah, just regular, just Malcolm.
We should split.
Just Malcolm.
Luke, we should split. You shouldn't come back to where the party is.
Well,
Aronor will also mention, everyone get behind cover. Well, he's charging its spread attack.
I'll teleport here then, where there is cover.
There is
well-
only half cover, I would say.
Shit. 1 sec. I'm gonna see where I can go with 30 feet. I'm gonna put a quick aura up.
Let me... I will actually... Like, this is half cover, this is half cover,
Yeah.
this one half cover, and the chairs.
Get stuck in there.
You know what? I'll go here, because if that's half cover, I'm gonna have resistance to damage anyway.
Mhm.
So I'll go here.
Sure.
Yeah. So with a Blessed Kill the Raven Queen, I have resistance to all damage.
Nice.
Right, that's it.
Yep.
Up to Jane.
It's me already? Okay.
Second in initiative, yep.
Oh, ignore that.
Jane's
will.
going to. She sees what Malcolm just did. I'm just going to see what. Oh God, do I take out these things that are in the way? I think I might have to, because I want to spread out as well, but at the same time. Okay, I'm gonna try that actually. Jane's going to move towards this Drake here, and she's going to reach back and come in and try to punch the jaw of this dragon as she tries to use her battle fist. 18.
18 will hit this one.
All right, and 11 points of damage.
It will hurt him, but very much still standing.
All right, if they're still standing, I will go for a second strike. Huh! That's a 26.
It will hit even harder.
Only
Never
7
mind.
points. 7 points of damage.
It will go down one of its legs, but it will stand up immediately after. It's
All right. In that case, after I've done the punches, I'm going to go immediately in defensive position, and I am going to cast bonus action Shield of Faith on myself. And that's my turn. Movement, action, bonus action, all done.
still 15 extra movement speed from Aronor.
I do, but then this thing's gonna do an opportunity attack, and I don't really want to get hit at the
Oh
moment.
no, with your plus 200 AC. Oh.
Yep. I don't know. I don't want to. You know what? Where am I gonna run to with 15? I don't really have anywhere else to cover. Is that cover? That's just carpet. What is it? It's a table.
That's a table. It's it looks like it could be covered if you manage to turn it around. This one
You-
is slightly bigger than the other ones. You might need 2 people to turn this one over. Otherwise you have to make a check.
You know what? Whoever green was, Will, I'm following your plan, and I'm going to run, see if I can. I shouldn't have even gone close to it, and take an opportunity attack as I run away from it.
It does, and I rolled a 4, so I doubt I will hit.
Okay, great. That's good. All right, that's my turn now for sure.
All right. So, the very first thing Will's gonna do is gonna kind of sell a panic a bit. As soon as he was done taking a big swig, he almost drops. Oh shit! Skedaddle, and then he's gonna quicken a haste to Soul. So Soul, you should be hasted. So let me just get that in there. And that's gonna be quickened. So that costs a bonus action.
Thank
As
you.
for the regular action, what Will's gonna do is oh shit, okay. And I'm checking the range really quickly on this. 30? Okay. So anything beyond 30. That's just within the range. Actually, you know what? I don't want to risk even getting disadvantage, so I'll move an extra 5 feet, and I'm gonna take a pistol shot at this dragon right here.
Cool.
And I'm gonna roll to hit. Now I'm using it. That is a 17.
Still practicing. 17 hits. That's
That is for 5 piercing damage. Not a lot,
but it's something.
but it's something. Alright, so-
It's honest work.
It's honest work. And after that, Will's gonna use the rest of his movement to get behind this to take cover.
These bigger pals, by the way, they are full cover. So
Oh, alright. Can I retroactively move
Yep.
instead of there to here?
Yep.
Okay,
I allow it.
and that is gonna be the end of Will's turn. Oh
and you
god,
guys should also mark them off as red, maybe.
it's up to you. However you want to do it.
Let's do it like this for now. Maybe this one as well. So it's slightly clearer.
And that
Okay.
was 2 to quicken. Yep, keeping track. Yep.
Guy of the Moonlit Grove.
Oh no! He's going to put his finger next to this one and just do a firebolt.
Yeah.
That should do the trick.
Or 8.
No. Plus 8. Ooh, he looks pretty wounded right now, but still standing.
He's going to run behind here. And as a bonus action, he'll going to. Oh, can I have a token? And I just put one of my spirits. The unicorn spirit will appear.
Oh yeah, random token. Where's Jogu when you need him?
Yagu. Summon Yagu.
Yagu.
There we go. Yes.
Okay. I
Is
need to
it
put
a Yagun with a unicorn head? Unicorn horn?
Yeah.
I
It
need
is
to
now.
move it.
Yeah.
Can I move it?
No, just let me give you
Authority.
Or
Authority.
controlled by Kai of the Moonlit Grove. Now you should be able to move Jogu. Yeah.
Put it.
Put your little aura thing as well, so we know.
Yes.
I'm trying. 30 feet, right?
30.
Oh.
And I'll put it.
Put it to C because I can't see it.
Put it here for now.
How do you put it to C? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Now you see?
Mhm.
Nice.
And what does the aura do again?
I think tap.
Yeah, nothing at the moment. I mean, you get advantage on checks to see creatures, to
Ooh.
detect creatures in the spirit's aura.
Okay.
But if I cast a healing spell, then everybody will get healed.
In that order.
That's inside the aura.
Got you.
Okay, that's
It's only
awesome.
spells, not cantrips, right? Or...
Healing spells. If I do a healing spell,
Oh, only. Yeah, sure.
then
Yeah.
only healing spells. Yeah.
Yeah.
remember, Soul, you are hasted. Just for your
Yeah, yeah. I made a note of everything that Hasted does. Don't worry. I'm on top of it. Is it my turn?
Depends. Kai, you done?
Yeah, I'm done. That's
Kai is done. Now it's your turn.
Okay, so Kitiara, I assume her speed is also plus 15 to her too.
Yeah, sure.
All right. And thank you. Just quick question as well. The crystals, are they all in a certain place? Can I see a crystal? What will be the next crystal closest to this area, maybe?
Well, there's one on like the side of the next two, and then one in the middle of the neck of the
Cool.
dragon.
Okay.
Oh.
Could I potentially jump this table or whatever that Rakas debris?
You should
is?
have plenty of movement, but
Yeah,
you can definitely.
I do. Okay. So I'll just, to make it easier, I'll go straight forward towards the crystal that is in the middle. Kitiara will go first and give me her action to give me advantage on the first attack. And I will be ready to catch her on my way out, so I could just literally take her in my hand out, if that's okay. Will that be an interaction?
Before you do any of this, make a fate roll.
Okay.
You should
Alright. Hi.
have
Go
4
on.
attacks because of haste, right?
yeah, well,
yeah.
it gives him one action, which he can use the attack action.
Yeah.
Although
Yeah.
I don't know if
13,
haste, I think it
that's
specifies only one attack.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, I'm on the haste thing, don't worry, guys.
Mhm.
Yeah, what you saw from Malcolm attacking these crystals, it didn't harm the crystals in any way, and it just got ricocheted in the random direction that apparently hit his neck. If you hit it with a melee attack, then
Hey,
it
we don't
probably
know.
won't ricochet anything and will probably not take any damage.
So I could assume that if I hit it with a melee attack, maybe it won't do any damage to it at all.
Against these crystals, probably not. They seem...
But you can
That's
still
what I'm
hit the dragon
giving you.
yourself.
Alright, so maybe should leave the most magically inclined to go for the crystal, and maybe me go for the little dragons, I guess.
Either little or big ones.
Mix it up because you've got hasted.
Yeah, it's true actually. Alright, so I'll
you can
go
action
towards.
cantrip in it. So
Yeah. No, yeah, actually. I can do one or the other.
no,
So I
you
could
have
do-
your
I-
haste
Two
attack.
actions.
Yeah, but the haste is only an attack action. I don't think it's a magical attack action. It's
Yeah.
not a cantrip action.
So you
So
say,
you-
To take
the
an
cantrip.
attack. A weapon attack only.
yeah, to do a weapon attack with your haste action and a cantrip with your normal action. No?
Yeah, but if I do normally, I could have 4 attacks.
If you do like just regular melee, you've got 4 attacks because your 2 main
Yeah.
attacks, your haste, and then your bonus
Yeah.
action, and then you can
Yeah,
action
so-
surge.
But I'm saying if
for
you want to hit the
Yeah,
crystal with
I know.
magic, then you could do that.
Actually, the action
Yeah.
surge is that.
Options.
Yeah, so I leave the magical crystal to you, Will, and you maybe Kai, if that's okay. And I will go and hit the dragons a few times. Kitiara will help me on the first one. Let me see if that does anything to it.
Or are you hitting the big guy or the little ones?
The big one for now, and then
Okay.
I will move and hit the others. So yeah, I'll start with I kind of unsheath my both swords. Think of my mom, touch my crystal, and cast hex on the dragon. And then once that's done, I will go ahead and do my attacks. So I'll do 4 attacks on it.
Is Hex a bonus?
Actually, 2.
Yeah, Hex is a bonus, right?
Yeah,
So you do
hex is a
3.
bonus actually.
Yeah.
Because
Oh yeah,
haste
okay,
ends 2
3.
attacks.
Yeah, 3. That's true. So I'll start with 1. At advantage, so I'll roll that again. Okay, so that will be so 26 to hit for 5 piercing damage and some necrotic that is rolling and 2 necrotic on the
Keep on
first
going.
one. Okay, second attack, straight roll. Oh, I think that's gonna miss with a 9.
Yeah, not even close.
Yeah, not even close. And then third and last attack. Oh, damn.
That will also sadly
Fail.
not make it.
Okay. And now that do I feel like if I move away, this head is free enough to try to buy me?
Oh yeah, it can definitely still reach out at you. But it's ready in the breath attack, so that might be even more worrisome.
Yeah. Okay. So I will ignore it and I will run towards where Jane is. I will grab Kitiara in my hand. You said it was okay for me to do that gently.
Don't come
Oh,
near
no,
me.
no.
Jane really wants you to come for some reason. I don't know
Full
why.
cover.
No
It's the
way.
only place that is full cover. Fuck you.
No way.
I don't want to take damage.
I'm no way. I'm not even
Okay.
undercover. I'm open. Next to
Yeah,
a
it's
chamber.
Window
true.
open.
But I have a lot of movement. Okay, so I've moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I used 25 feet to get there. So my movement is 60, 30, 45, so 90 feet at the moment. So yeah. So I have 50 feet to move anywhere. So yeah,
Wait,
I'll
how
go.
do you have 50 feet?
Haste.
How?
Haste.
Oh, haste, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
have
it
got-
doubles. So yeah, I will go there. I will go to the corner one then. This one will be full cover too, I guess. I assume, right?
Yeah, that's full cover. Correct.
Cool. And I'll bring my little birdie with me. Pat her on the head. All right, I'm scared, Kitiara. And I'll just kind of hide there. Cool.
So that was all done. Then it's the baby Drake's turns. Yeah, the most wounded. I'll go from left to right. This one will step. Yeah, this way, and it will attack you, Malcolm.
Yep. I've got half cover, which is a +2.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a 19 AC.
19 AC. I rolled a 7, so no.
Oh wait,
you
no,
will-
18. Sorry.
18.
Yeah.
Oh, then I will. No, it's
No.
missed. Wounded Drake. It will head to you, Community Jane, and it will hit you for a 21.
That misses.
Or misses. And number trio. It will kind of jump over the rubble, and it will attack Soul. With just a 12. Very lucky
I'll
the
kind of-
babies.
Yeah, I'll put my sword in between his snout and me. Move away, beast!
Awesome. Then it's the Drake's turns once again. Now you also have to choose once again. Do you want to keep the 15 movement speed, or do you think you might need the help from Aranor?
I'm better off with the help. I think I'm kind of in a good spot. I think.
How? You
Judging-
mean like, is that individually or as a group actually?
As a group, you have to
Yeah,
decide
so
now.
yes,
Do you
yeah,
all get
either
the 50 movement
everybody.
speed,
Yeah.
or do you get a free help
Just take the
action?
help. Take the help.
The help
I'm-
action, maybe?
The
I don't
help,
know.
the help, take the help. I would take the help.
I'm just gonna say right now, I think I have a good plan for
Okay.
next turn. So I think the help factor would be good.
Yeah. Help.
Okay, yeah. So let's go for the help action if everyone is cool with that.
Martin, help. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm behind full cover. I don't care. I'm like, I'm just hiding.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
we see about it. As the dragon
no.
will open
Oh,
his
no.
mouth and it will shoot its laser attack towards.
Jane.
No, it will go straight to Soul.
Oh.
As it will
Oh, no.
turn its head towards you. You are the last one that managed to hit him. It will blast its like it's almost a laser. Of course, yeah, you saw the same magic before. It will shoot straight at you, but lucky for you, you're full cover, so you won't take any damage. But sadly for you, the full cover is completely gone.
Gone.
It's just a gigantic hole right now. Yeah, there's no place for you to hide anymore.
Could I make a wisdom saving throw to not to piss my pants quietly?
I think that's too late. Too late.
Yeah,
What
I think-
happened?
I
We
think
know
it did
what
happen. Yeah.
Someone leave the tap up on.
Yep. I couldn't hold it.
Aranor, you have a leak here. It's
Yeah.
It was Kitiara, obviously.
Jara, you little... Damn it.
Wait, do birds even pee?
Yeah,
What?
they do.
I think they do.
They
Yeah.
do like a really acidic pee that destroys your garden, just as a
Mhm.
tip.
Oh, we didn't know.
great. Well, luckily for the dragon, he's not done yet. He has 2 ranged attacks that he will shoot like this crystals from his head. First one will also try to go for you, so since you're not behind cover anymore.
For me, Sol, yeah?
Yeah, for Soul.
Okay.
Oof, that's a 19 to hit.
Okay, my AC is 21 thanks to Will's haste.
So that's a no go for you.
I
And
just
then
move like super fast, like in a blur, kind of like. Zzz.
And then the only one that's also not behind any cover will go to Jane. Crystal will shoot at you, but that one will go straight off above your head. And it will shake its head, and with that, its turn is over already.
Malcolm.
Okay. So, quick thing. From where I'm measuring, the big dragon, this one that's near Jane is within 30 feet, right?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna... Aranor's given us the help action, isn't he? So... What should
Only
I...
one. You can
Yeah,
only
okay.
help one of you.
You don't have it. I mean, I don't need it.
Are you
I don't
guys
need it right now.
Are you guys
I don't
okay
need
for me
it.
to take it?
You
Yeah,
take it, bro.
You
Right,
take
okay.
it. Whatever plan
Right.
you have, take it.
Help action, so I assume that's advantage on something?
You could have that, so he can.
Yep. I'm
Like he
just
shoots a
gonna...
magical thingy to you, and you will feel like
Yep.
you have steady aim prepared.
Cool. I'm gonna go in for a sneak attack on the dragon, specifically shoot him in his eye with, I think, Lupin in pistol mode. And I'm going to use my Whales of the Grave to hit the one that's already damaged.
Sure. Try to hit him
So,
first.
yeah. Let's hope.
You've been here before. That's fine.
Ah, that's an 18.
18 barely hits the head.
Okay, barely hit. So that's 22 points of sneak attack damage to him. 22 points damage altogether, and I need to roll half my sneak attack damage on the one near Jane, because that's
Mhm.
within 30 feet, and that will be damage dealt to it. As I shoot towards the dragon, the same bullet will just sort of also inflict into the other dragon as well. As that is... Where's my bonus actions? Where is it? Wells of the Grave. Where's that? 2d6.
I think it's half rounded up.
8. Yeah, it's half rounded up, so 8 points of damage to the one that's near Jane.
With that, you see. How does it actually look like, Well of the Grave?
So, as I go for the bullet, you'll see it just blast out from the gun, and it'll start to turn somewhat black and somewhat shadowy as it hits into the same, like the eye of the big dragon. But then a small, like, little black hole will appear near where the other one is, and just the same bullet will also just pierce through into the other dragon that's making the same sort of wound.
And once again, you will see a baby drake collapse on the floor because of this.
Okay,
We're evil.
I'm
babies.
in Lupin's in pistol mode. Can I take that as a kill on the pistol?
Make a fate roll.
Ah, come on.
Ah, come
Come
on.
on.
Okay, then no. In that case, because not with the pistol, it was with Will of the Graves.
The pistol, it came from, like, the
Wait,
Wales
you
of
did-
Grave was
did-
from
did-
the pistol.
Just roll, man.
Okay. Hi. Hey!
Yeah, you did it.
Yes.
I'm happy for you.
3 more kills. One of them's gonna be Soul or Will.
Or both.
Or both.
You could just wait
Double
for the alcohol. You could just wait for the alcohol, man.
No, and in that case, I'm going to. I think no, I'm gonna stay here. Yeah, I'm gonna stay here. I'm in a good spot.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you just took the help action from Aranor because you didn't want to use your bonus action as steady aim. That's the
Oh,
long story
okay.
short.
Okay, yeah, bonus action again. I'll teleport. I'll 30 feet of movement. I'll teleport. Shit, that's 45. That's 35. Okay. I'll teleport here again because that's 30, and hopefully with cover, and I'll keep ready my aim there with Blessing of the Raven Queen again. Yeah.
I mean, you have movement as well, right? You can move.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what.
Oh shit.
You
yeah.
can just walk and then.
Walk around behind the cover.
Yeah,
take
okay.
the
I'll give myself like half cover here. That's fine.
Or move all the
Wow.
way over full cover.
Well,
That's.
will
You're
full
just
cover
feeling.
not?
You
will-
you
will
really have
full-
like a death wish.
Yes. Will full cover not block my attacks?
I mean, you
have
can
to
come
step
out and
then step
attack.
back
Yeah.
in. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but then he doesn't have steady aim. That's the issue, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
need
true.
to. I can't move with steady aim. So if I stay at half cover, I'll stay at half cover.
Unless you manage to get advantage on it on other ways. But
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be doing that. So, I'm fine here.
Great. Then.
Yeah.
The Albatross.
Yep, so I'm just gonna move 10 feet over here, and I'm assuming I could see this Drake. Can I see this one as well, or only see the dragon?
If you go one more to the right or all more to the left, you can see them both. But
Alright,
those rocks
15
are in the way.
feet. 15 feet, I'll be right here. Can I see both Drakes?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
clear.
so bonus action, I'm going to cast, with Quicken, a 2nd level magic missile. And I'm not sure
Sorry
how it
for
works
the
for
rolls, guys.
each individual missile. If I have to roll each individual 1d4, I didn't do it for some reason. But basically, I want to shoot 3 missiles on this guy and 1 missile on this guy as a bonus action.
Can you
Sure.
split it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's a magic missile, so you're shooting multiple missiles. So I'm thinking, do I have to roll 3d4 plus 3 on this, and then 1d4 plus 1
Yeah.
on that?
Yeah,
I mean,
okay,
if-
so
You probably
Would be
still do
easier.
that, you know.
You already have a 5 there, so you can use that as your 1d4.
oh,
I just roll the
Okay,
3d4s then, and then at
all right, we'll do that.
through the end.
3d4, here we come. That is not great, but it could be worse. So 11
bad.
damage to this guy total, and technically 5 to this guy, I think.
Yep.
Yep. And that's the bonus action because I used Quicken, and that is going to be almost the last sorcery points, but I have a plan with that. And my regular action in that case, I'm going to take my gun, and how far is he? Ooh, okay. I'm just checking the range here. If it's in between 30 and 90, it's at disadvantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. Okay, so
I mean, you still have your 45 feet movement, though.
no,
just-
because we didn't take the Aranor thing, so I was back to
Oh, yeah,
normal
it's true,
movement.
actually. Yeah, it's true. You're back to normal, yeah.
You know, I'm gonna try it with disadvantage anyway, because why not? I really wanted to get pistol practice. I'm gonna take a shot at this guy. Disadvantage with pistol. I'm not gonna use my reaction because I'm saving it. So disadvantage, here I come. That is a natural 1.
Oh boy, you know what to do.
All right, let me make a fake roll. I'm gonna call high because I'm gonna get. Oh wait, my coin. My coin. Hold on, let me read that. Where is it? I know I have an item that. Oh wait, that's only for restore balance. Never mind. Not using the coin. Just calling high. And it's high.
Right,
Oh,
it
nice.
will just pew misfire somewhere.
And
Or
after
in the
that,
street somewhere. Ah, and that's it.
Will's gonna move 15 feet back and stay in cover. That's the end of Will's turn.
What a great turn.
Yep.
Almost shot. Yep.
I almost killed my friend.
Then we go to Jane.
I'm gonna look at the dragon, and if I get up close to it, how far is the crystal above me? Like how far is it from? Would I be from the base of where he is? Like if I'm standing there, how far would the
Yeah,
crystal be up towards it?
You can hit it from anywhere. Let's make it easier like that. The neck is stuck on ground level, so
Okay.
And he's moving around, maybe, so
Yeah.
he will
it's
come to you.
5, 10, 15. I'll stay within your 5, 10. Great. There. And as she runs up, you see her clutching the hand as it begins to you see like electricity surging from it and coalescing towards her palm as she extends it out, and she's going to cast a lightning lure towards one of the crystals. Let's see if I hit. Okay, lightning lure. Please do me something good. Alright. Is it? It's a save. It's a save.
Okay, what do I save?
You save on. How do I cast it? Ha! Nope, that just did the damage.
It's a
Ha!
strength save.
Yes, it's a strength save. Sorry, yes. DC 15.
The strength.
16.
16. God, that's-
16.
Yeah.
Damn it, Jane.
I don't remember from dragons if they have a very high strength or not.
No, not at all.
Some do.
No,
Alright, no.
not at all.
I think crystals are pretty weak. you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah,
There's
they're
a-
very
I've heard
fragile.
stories about it. Yeah,
Very
that's-
fragile.
Yeah.
That's why they call it
I mean,
glass dragons. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
plus 7. I see.
Lior is
I rolled a
for anyone's
17,
Lior.
so
Oh.
Okay. Nothing happens.
not even half damage or anything from this.
It's a cantrip.
No, not for a cantrip. Yeah.
No, it's a cantrip.
Unless you're an evoker or something. Yeah.
What should I do? Should I go in defensive turtle mode, or should I just Do I really want? Because then it's gonna hit someone else, right? Maybe I'll stand there. I can't really do anything else.
Hmm.
I'm in the open.
Oh no.
What do I want to do? Hold up, I'm just trying to think. 1 second. Yeah, I'll stand there. That's my turn. Can't really do anything else with the bonus action. I'll just double check, but yeah.
Cool. Hi.
Oh no, I'm so afraid for Jane.
I'm fine, leave me alone.
I'm going to get here. And can I cast? I might need another token. Conjure animals.
How many jokers do you want, man?
I mean, I just want to give cover to Jane, so I just want a large. Actually, are 2 creatures, so they are going to be large or huge. You do.
I have a dire wolf for you.
Sure. And I'm going to put him in the way, so he's giving some cover.
Oh no. Does he look like a pet, like a super scared wolf? Like,
And if he does get a turn, he will attack. I think he rolls initiative.
Is it a huge creature or a large?
Nothing. This is just a large.
No, it's a large. Okay.
I'll do it later, but that's it. And then I'm going to run here, and that's my turn. I'm just going to look for the direwolf. That's it. So you can continue.
right. Cool. While you do that, then I guess Mark will have to authorize the token to you. I don't know if he's gonna get to move or the dragon is gonna disintegrate it before that. But yeah.
I am working on it.
Okay, no worries. So, in the meantime, you want me to hold back, Mark, or shall I just attack and do my stuff?
And so.
Yeah.
If Martin
Yes.
says they give him some time, then.
Mm-hmm.
He just rolled initiative. So it's 7. He will be on 7 initiative. Oh, so just after
That's
me.
good.
Yeah, that's good.
We'll do something before he dies.
So maybe you take the turn of the wolf, Martin, if you're okay. It makes more
No, I
sense.
mean, he rolled me because my token was there, but he will use a bite the dragon.
Oh, if it's easier for all of you, I can put the wolf and Kai on the same initiative.
Wait, Kai was. What was your
Yeah, what
initiative?
the hell?
What was your
It's
initiative?
change. I
why
think
is Kai-
11,
Kai was on 8.
Yeah, it was on 12.
Oh wait, no, sorry.
12.
I'm reading
11
the
or
wrong
12,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys are okay,
11.
we just change the wolf and Kai to 12, then
Yeah, because
Okay. Yeah,
just
that's
fine.
cool. So go ahead.
Okay, so he will attack with a bite. 21 to hit.
It's a good check. It's a good check for us.
21, yeah, it will hit.
Oh, good. His AC is 21.
9.
9 piercing.
He,
And I have
you
to make a
You
strength.
must succeed at DC 13 strength saving throw or being
I'm being
prone.
grappled by Abel. Oh.
I don't think he can
Nice.
go prone.
Yeah, I don't
but
think
he's
he can go
already in the
prone,
front,
right?
Yeah.
I will roll
Okay,
anyway
but
because
it's-
it will be very funny. No, I rolled an 18, sorry.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
It would have been hilarious.
Ah!
But anyway, he will try to stand in a way that he's granting cover to Jane if he can. It's possible.
Yeah, it's standing right in front of Jane, probably
He's going to die.
3
but-
quarters.
I think it's Soul's turn next, I think, because
You?
Actually, I
Yeah.
get 2 of them.
Wait, what?
Oh, 2
'Cause
wolves. Okay.
That's challenge 1, and I can get 2 challenge 1s.
In that case, I will copy paste and well, my entire screen.
Bite him again.
He will do the second one will do a 20 to hit and another 9, and that's it.
Does 20 hit?
Fucking hell. Nice. Yeah, I think 18, no? Hit before.
And it's failed the strength save. But
this
yeah,
powerful wolf just
it's a colossal dragon. It won't get prone by a freaking roll 5. Sorry, man. I won't do that.
just for hilarity's sake, though.
Like he's just like a bit surprised, like, wait.
The wolf is just hanging on.
Oh.
Cool. So I guess I'm there opposite this wyvern with my 2 molten swords, Fate and Destiny. I will just start slashing it. So I will do 2 attacks with Destiny. Actually, let's do it slowly because I'm not sure how many hit points. It's not Hex, so forget a Hex. Okay.
Another 11, sure.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
So
before
no,
that's
we will
X,
minus 4. Yeah, so 7.
7 damage.
Yeah.
Wait, why not the 4?
It's not hex.
Yeah, because the hex is is on
that's
the dragon.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
nice.
custom damage is the hex. So and 19 to hit for 12 damage on the second attack.
Hits.
Okay, and that will be 12 points of damage. And it's still looking.
It's looking
Standing?
rough. Yeah, it's
Okay.
standing, but it's has a few
So I
bruises
will-
here.
I'll change to my Fate Blade and I'll hit him again. Try to hit him again. No, he will miss. I guess
You-
this one it goes. But with my
Fate sucks, man.
yeah, and that will be another fail with a 9, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, your fate sucks. Sorry, man. It's...
Yep. I will look at Kitiara. You were meant to help me, Kitiara. I forgot actually. Damn it. She was meant to give you advantage in one attack.
Oh,
Could I be
to do that?
cheeky? And
Make
do
a
that.
fate roll.
Sure. Thank you, DM. Come on. High, always high. No, she was distracted. What are you eating? That's like she's picking like bits on the floor.
The smallest
the
bird
walls.
alive just got almost blasted by the most biggest dragon alive, yeah.
Yeah.
Give it some slack, man.
Okay, and I'll. Damn it. I haven't actually moved, so I could potentially know. But then if I action search now, then I'm gonna stay in cover, like in the middle of nowhere, right?
Well, I mean,
You know,
you have
if
60 feet
you-
of movement.
yeah. You know what? I'm gonna get so angry. I'm gonna look at this wyvern and say, "No, you are dying today!" And I will action search and attack again. That will be another 3 attacks, right? 4 attacks.
Another 2.
Another 2,
Another two, yeah.
because I think it's like 1 action's worth of attack. So whatever your
Yeah, so
normal
the bonus
action
action, yeah, bonus action is
That's trigger.
will that haste? Will that give it a haste
No.
attack? No,
No,
yeah.
No,
no.
it's only +2, but you
Alright,
can
so,
roll one with advantage now.
Okay, so yeah, I will do that. I will command Kitiara to help me on the first one, if that's okay with you, DM. So I'll be rolling at advantage now. Okay, so that will be 24 to hit for 12 points of damage.
12 points is enough to kill this one. How do you want to do this?
Yeah, I will imagine just angrily. I'll just like, oh, thank you, Kitiara, and I will just like turn and with the back of my blade, I will slash its head off, hoping that it will roll close to his crystal dragon mother.
You don't know if this is
Yeah.
mother, it could be.
Yeah, I'm
That's-
just assuming, like that's the Thoron Soul's head, He looks completely different to it. But yeah.
Could be its stepfather.
Yeah, and I still have movement, so can I walk through the rubble now? There is no cover anymore. Oh, nice! It's been decapitated.
Yeah, you can walk through it, but it's rough terrain, so it will be doubled. The first 2 steps, then you can.
Okay.
But it's the same amount of effort as
You-
Velcon around it.
You could
so-
probably just step around its corpse instead, or step on its corpse.
Yeah, actually,
that's
I will,
fast.
I will step. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I have one more attack. I'm gonna use it. Okay, 2. So I will put myself here. I think I can get there, right?
That's 45 movement speed, yeah.
Yeah, and I will do one last attack on it. Come on. Oh no! Damn it, another natural one. Okay. Yeah,
Oof.
natural one.
Oof. Lucky you didn't take 1 step north, otherwise you might have hit the wolf, but this one will just straight
Yeah,
up miss.
I mean, I have Kitiara next to me. I don't
Oh,
know how mean you
no.
wanna be.
Oh yeah, sure, Kitiara's dead.
Not even okay, bro. She did.
Kitiara! I get my
Kitiara Mark
miss.
4.
You
No.
could have, like, not said anything.
But I have to be fair. Kitiara 4 is dead. Oh no.
Wait, that's a natural
And
one.
And I look at the dragon. You kill Kitiara 4, and now you're gonna kill me because I have 5 feet of movement. And I cannot do a lot. So yeah, I'll just stay there, looking at it.
It will raise one of his eyebrows, and as it does that, we will end tonight's session here.
Oh.
As Sol kills Kitiara.
I mean,
no!
isn't that how we end most sessions?
It's
Soul
you
killing
guys killing
Kitiara.
something.
No, Soul
Yeah.
killing Kitiara.
We had that
I
natural
feel
one,
like
though.
we have been here before, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Kit is always meant to be dying over and over. It's her fate, ultimately. Poor her.
Will got a natural one as well, right?
I did, yeah.
Okay. Never added those on.
No net 20s, right?
No.
No.
Oh.
No, man, can you believe? And we got quite a few natural ones. I mean, this natural one of mine, it doesn't count one of them because I was advantage. But yeah, I rolled like 3 or 4, even though they were advantage or whatever.
The last few sessions we have been crazy on that 20s though.
Yeah.
True.
But I don't think we'll
Balancing
do it
out.
any this game.
Yeah, it's true.
Wait till the next game when we're rolling nothing but nat 20s.
Yay, man!
And
You
the
know, in
DM too.
hindsight,
Oh, you
I'm
just changed it, mate.
I'm glad I gave you haste in hindsight.
Yeah, that was such a good teamwork, man. Amazing. Thank you. I was just thinking that to myself. I was thinking, I wish I could just do more, And then Will came and saved the day once more. Amazing. Thank you, bro.
With that, with the death of Kitiara Mark IV, we will end it right here. Thank you all for watching. I like to mention it as much as possible. Hopefully we can also see you on Sunday's game of the Dining Barovia, otherwise on the Tuesday games on the sealed page of Furgros. Otherwise we will see you all next week. So stay magical, y'all, and take it easy. See ya.
Yay, take it easy. Bye-bye.
Take it easy.